All right. It looks like we are officially live. So get you some of you guys. Uh, hey, Phil. Thank you for being my number one fan, by the way. And thank you, Ralph. We'll wait for some of you guys to actually get in here. We're actually live in a bunch of places. And what we're going to do is, well, I'll wait for most of you guys to get in here before I explain what's going to happen today. Now, live. So just let me know when you all are in here. Start saying hi if you're in here. I've got my 2 bottles of water. Hey, Kengo, what's up? Got my 2 bottles of water. It's going to be a long, long show, a long day. Not a long day of live streaming. Look at that. 2 bottles of water. Got my glasses on so I can see the screen. Got my microphone. Oh, great. You guys are all starting to come in here. So thank you so much. So now that we have a good amount of people in here, what we're going to do is I'm going to have my buddy Wayne on again from H2 Tech Videos. He should be joining fairly soon. We should have some special guests as well, potentially. I'm going to try to get some other guys on the show that are at the event, actually. And the live feed you see on the screen right here to the left of me is actually on Android Central. So let's just go through some of the stuff that they are releasing so far. So they saw a benchmark go out for the S23 Plus of the 8 Gen 2, which we know it's going to have that. And hi, everybody that's on the show here. Lebanon, that's awesome, from Rakan. Oh, and you can see I can click on people's names. Oh, cool. Paul, I was just in Connecticut for the holidays. So thank you so much for hanging out. The event starts, when does the event start? The event starts at 10 a.m. So an hour and a half, 90 minutes basically, a little less than 90 minutes from now. But I wanted to go live now so you guys can hang out and talk to me. And hey, Kurt, Omaha, Nebraska. I haven't been to Nebraska yet. I haven't even driven through Nebraska, let alone been to it. Hey, Terry, um, Madison, Connecticut. So I don't know where you're living, Paul. But anyways, let's read some of the stuff that you guys that's on here so far. So we talked about the benchmark. The other two big things are coming out is that it's seemingly going to be announced that Samsung is going to announce the similar thing that iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max have, and that's the integrated satellite connectivity for contacting emergency services. But the way the way Samsung's will work, you can see here, suggests that they're going to be you'll be able to use voice and texting, voice and data at the same time using 66 low orbit communication satellites. It says back in September, Google teased features for Android 14, which included native support for direct satellite connectivity. This information came following an announced partnership between T-Mobile and SpaceX, in which the carrier would use Starlink satellites to provide basic connectivity to smartphones. So it sounds like we're getting it. It might not be there at launch. It sounds like it's going to come out a little bit later, but it looks like we are getting it, which is pretty cool. What else? Kyle's getting the S23. Pre-orders will start today, right after the event, probably honestly during the event, which I will have a link for you guys. If you really, really want to support the show, use my link and pre-order the phone through that link. It will big time support my show. It's one of the ways that actually I am able to do this full time. Yeah, I have to be honest. I'm not hugely excited for the phone, but I always like this is one of the more exciting parts of the whole experience is going through these live events and talking to you guys. I actually like it. The energy that it has is cool. Jason, welcome from Amish country. Howdy, Greggles. Why does it show 30 minutes more of reservations? Because it hasn't officially started yet, and the show starts. I don't know. The show starts at 10, but it'd probably want to cut it off at some point. Okay, Waterbury, Connecticut. Nice. Any news on the UK price Yeah, it should be, Alan, it should be $100 more across. I think it was. it was like $100 or $150 more across the board for all the phones for you guys. America seems like it's going to stay the same. Plus or Ultra, didn't know. Yes. Torn this year between upgrading to the 23 or going with the Fold 5. I have the 22 Ultra now. Get the Fold 5. Because you already, the 22 Ultra and the 23 Ultra are going to be so similar. Don't do it. Hey! I'm thinking about trading in the Fold 3 for the S23 Ultra. Hopefully get good trade-in value. I guess it depends if you do it at the carrier level or with Samsung directly. It seems like Samsung might only be giving $800 as the max. And for a Fold 3, since that's over a year old, I assume you're probably going to be in the $600 to $700 range at the most. Yeah, Kager's here. Hey, Ryder, what's up, dude? I haven't played. Ryder's my Fortnite buddy. Play Fortnite all the time. Getting the Ultra, hope the battery life is better than the 22 Ultra. Oh, yeah, I don't know if it will be. Let's just see if they posted anything new here. That was at 8:23. Yeah, nothing so far. It looks like they're about to post something 7 minutes ago, but they didn't post it. Let's go back to the chat. Chat's probably going to be crazy today, so if I miss your question, I do want to tell you that, and if you want to support the show, super chats support the channel and show your love, and your name will show up in bright lights above everyone, and I'll make sure I get to your comment first. We got 100 people in here, which is pretty good for me, honestly. It's one of the better live shows. Wait, someone's trying to have me DM. It won't let me DM you, dude. Sorry, I'm like doing multiple things that might happen a lot here today. Okay. Yeah, the event is at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah. So literally 80 minutes from now. 80 minutes. What is this? Oh, he's going to offer me competitive things. Hey, Greg, most likely going to keep my Z Fold 3, Windows Tele, but I'll most likely get the Fold 5 this year if they get the built-in S Pen, or if I can wait longer, perhaps get a Z Rollable. Okay, if you want to learn more about it, you should look no further. Excellent. Okay. So they're just gonna, yeah, it looks like that satellite thing's gonna be one of the big takeaways from this, which we heard, but I haven't heard anything new about it. So that's kind of cool, having the satellite connectivity coming to the phone. That's gonna be cool. Also, just to let you know, I'm gonna have to run the live feed. So if you don't see you're not gonna see the. I'll tell you right now, you're not gonna see the video feed on it because I'm unable to show that, unfortunately, or fortunately, the way you ever look at it. Can you tell me if there's a big difference between the 12 gigs of RAM? Oh, there we go, and the 8 gig. Honestly, if I just gave them both to you, you probably wouldn't notice a difference. You're really going to only notice a difference with that is if you look at the available memory on your phone in like the settings. If you do a lot of multitasking, you might feel it a little bit. Probably won't feel it that much, to be honest with you. But with a Samsung phone, I would always go with the one with extra RAM. Samsung has it's a lot lighter and more efficient with the performance than it was years ago, but I still would want at least 12 gigs of RAM on a Samsung phone if I was a person that used my phone all the time and did a lot of stuff on there, such as gaming and video editing, photo editing, things like that. I would definitely want the extra RAM. Should I trade in my Fold 3 for the 23 Ultra so when the Fold 5 comes out, I get a better trade? It's really, if money's no issue to you, Bobby, sure, do it. If it is an issue, then don't do it. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see how someone can go from a phone like this to a full, I have my folding phone plugged in, but like to a folding phone, like how can, I don't even understand how you can go back to, I couldn't. As my main phone, I just couldn't unless I absolutely had to. Hey, what's up, Viper? Good to have you here. Are you at the event, Viper? If you're still in here? Oh, you know what? I forgot to friggin' tweet out my thing. Or did I tweet it out already? No, I didn't. Samsung, let me tweet it out. Samsung, what is it called? Unpacked 2023. Watch it live with our commentary. Regals TV and H2 Tech. Watch it live with our commentary right now. Okay. Tweet that out. We go back to here. Until they get the faster 80-watt charging higher in the competition comes to mind, Xiaomi. Yeah, I really wish they would stop mucking around and give us faster charging. It's like so ridiculous that they're still stuck at 25 and 45 watt. Is an S Ultra curved screen 2.5 or 3D? It's definitely, I don't think it's 3D. Probably 2.5. I don't actually know. S23 Ultra iPhone 14 Max, or is this decision never? Do you want old tech or new tech? Yeah, I mean, but to be fair though, I mean, Samsung still comes out with features a lot faster in some ways than Apple, but Apple came out with the satellite feature first before Samsung did. Funny. Yes, I am getting it. I will be trading in my Ultra. So, yes. Oh, shoot. Wayne says he's in the green room. Restart your computer. Dang. The software is like that we're using. Wayne said he's waiting in the room, but I don't see him. Dang it, I can't even text this guy back. 1 second. Okay. What did Wayne say? Oh, he's going to restart his computer. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, I said something about 8K. I didn't even answer this. No, I already answered that. Hello from Denmark. Hey, Kim. Welcome to the show. Thank you for hanging out with us. Oh, oh, oh. We got him. He's on. We're
Hey,
going to little.
what is going on, guys? Wayne,
Hey, get your. Do you have your microphone set up?
I do.
Microphone, headset, waters. You got all that on board? I'm going to make us a little bit. Let me see if I can make us smaller. Yeah, I can make us smaller.
Yeah, can you hear
it
me?
blocks our
Good?
faces, though. Yeah.
Mic check 1 2.
That's better. That's better. That's better. This is which better? Which one's better? Actually, this is better. Is that good the way I have it set up right now, guys? To see the live feed and let me take up his. This should be good enough. Yeah, I got the live feed going on here from Android Central.
We're gonna probably have to
and
program
showing
some
us
bathroom breaks in. It's gonna be a long.
Yeah, I can. When you want, I can just go like this. I can click you away, and then I can bring you back. So whenever you want, just raise your hand and say, "Greg, I got to go to the bathroom." If you don't know Wayne, head over to his channel before this event starts and follow him. He went live with me last week, and we talked about if you should or shouldn't upgrade. So you can actually watch that show recorded now. It's on the channel. But head over to his channel. It's H2 Tech Videos, and you can follow him everywhere at that name as well, pretty much on social media and stuff. So give him a follow.
There we go. Am I coming
I
in
did
loud clear,
invite
Brandon?
some other. Yeah, you sound like you're talking through headphones or your microphone's far away. It's okay. I mean, I can hear you. It's not. It's fine. It's fine.
Let me try.
Um, will NE pre-order gift? Will it buds or watch? It depends where you live, but it sounds like the pre-order gifts will be monetary, not um, not what do you call it? Not a certain thing. Hey, what the hell do you call it? I can't even think what you call it.
Discount. Discount.
No, not a discount. Let's see. If you want to learn, so do you recommend S23 Ultra? If you have the 22 Ultra, keep that. Uh, if you don't have either one of those phones, get the S23 Ultra. I'm always early. Ryder giving High Viper a high.
Hey, Greg, are you able to put
Would
the link to the like Unpacked, like in the comments, so if people want to watch on their own screen, since they can't see it on ours,
Yeah,
they
I
can watch it,
actually
and,
did a video this morning about that. Actually, yeah. If you click on, all right, one sec. Uno
I mean,
momento.
obviously, go watch his video, do that, but also maybe we could throw it in the comment
Let's
section just in case
see.
anyone wants to click it and they can have it on their
Okay.
own screen while they're listening to
If
the
actually,
expert
you know what? To
comment
do this, I
live.
gotta go in. Man, I have to like go to like a million different tabs.
If you're not tabbing, you're not winning. That's how I feel. I got like
I
six
seriously have
tabs.
like
You know,
20 tabs open right now. Let me see.
you got to do it. It's a part of a healthy computer
Okay.
setup, I think.
Watch
Just saying.
live here. I think I can pin comments too. Add reaction, show support, engage with your audience. No. Can I pin? How do I pin? I can pin comments too, right?
So I
Yeah,
was
okay,
thinking.
so I can pin. Okay, so let me do, whoops, what I do, what I do, what I do. One sec, guys. This is like, I'm a one-man show in terms of controlling all this crap. Let me go here. Let me do the, let me see. Where is the YouTube?
I'm curious to
It's not.
see that laptop that they're announcing. Haven't heard a lot of talk about that. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's, it looks interesting. It's, they have a few that are going to be kind of all around they got gaming ones and, they have 360 ones. They've kind of tablet type ones. So it's kind of all it's a good mixture of different ones. One sec.
Fun fact: I think three computers back, I had a Samsung, and it was pretty amazing. Since moved on to had an Asus, then I had a Razer, and now I'm back to the Asus Rogue. But who knows? Maybe next computer will be a Samsung.
You're gonna go to Asus Rogue?
No, I mean I have an Asus Rogue Dual right now.
Oh, okay.
So Samsung needs to get into the dual screen laptop market, and then I'll be, a little more open. You know.
Sam Taylor had the Note 8 Ultra for the last 5.5 years. Do I upgrade
Sheesh,
to the
amazing.
S23 or save my pennies and get the Google Pixel 7 Pro or wait until the autumn for the Pixel 8 Pro? Love taking photos. Man, that phone is so old that you have. Whoo! I mean, honestly, you could upgrade at any moment now, like and not be an issue. What do you think, Wayne?
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer that you should upgrade just because you're so many generations back. But if it's still working and you're not having any issues, I mean, it's a tough choice. But if you're ready to make the jump, then I mean, you're like it's going to be light years different jump into the new gen. Man,
Yeah,
kudos on the patience. Note 8, man.
yeah, that's he should definitely upgrade. But I would personally, I would say let's see what the S23 is all about, the Ultra, and if it doesn't get you too excited, then get the Pixel 7 Pro. I mean, Pixel 8 Pro obviously is going to be a better phone, but Pixel 7 Pro is pretty nice for camera taking too, especially if you love photos.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
give a big
true.
round of applause for Greg and his great channel. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Nicholas. Appreciate that. What about Wayne? Let's give a big hand for Wayne too.
It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully, you guys will go check out my channel, and it might be some good content there that'll be helpful.
Yeah,
But hey, I
give him a follow. Give him a follow. Everybody that you see today, from me, if you haven't followed me, I would love to get a subscribe and or a super chat if you want to get that into us. Also, look at heading over to Wayne as well. Give him a follow. Say hello. Say, hey, I saw you on the live feed with Greggles or anybody else. We potentially are going to have other creators on here as well. I'm trying to get more people on here. It's
you know
just a
what?
matter of getting
I'm
them
going to
on.
say this. So I have a smaller channel that I want to plug, and I'm plugging it because I think a lot of you will find a lot of value in it. If you've ever bought a phone for your parent or grandparent, and they're like, "Hey, can you sit here for the whole day and teach me how to use it?" And you're like, "I don't have a whole day." If you check out my other channel, it's called Tech Made Easy Now. It's a little green logo. It's a little iPhone. I make videos on there that are catered towards seniors, so first-time smartphone users. So you could stick your mom, grandmother, whatever in front of that video, and in 30 minutes they'll know how to use the phone, download apps, set up email, all that stuff. So, you know, plug that in case you just want to free up some of your time. Check that out. So, yeah.
And they can find that I think at what h2techvideos.com. They go to that and they see all your feed.
Yeah, if you go to etutech.com, there's two channels on there. If you go to the second channel, that one is my smaller channel that has the videos that are really catered towards seniors. So
Very cool. Very
can't leave
cool.
anybody out.
Uh,
That's it.
let's see. Do you think there will be seamless updates for the 23 and 22 series? Don't they have that? No, they don't. I can't remember. It's something Google pushed out. I can't remember what they said about that. I know I knew. I cannot remember. You don't remember, right?
For the, I feel like
Seamless
Samsung's
updates.
updates
It's
are
something to.
always they're always sporadic. I feel like they're never at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah. Apple comes with new features all the time, like no headphone jack, no charger in the box. Uh, Pre-order gift will be most likely, at least here in America, it will be some kind of monetary amount. It shouldn't be a specific gift. Will there be any special Snapdragon 8 Gen 2? Yeah, so it's supposed to be like it sounds like it's an overclocked Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 specifically for Samsung, overclocked a little bit versus their competition. Samsung phones have excellent design and software features, but battery life isn't that great. I agree. I get really bad battery life. What about you? Do you get good battery life on your Samsung phones?
For the first 2 weeks before I put everything on there, and then once I load in everything, I'm like, oh wow, I was getting a day. Now I'm getting like 6, 7 hours. So, I will say I try to be mindful of what's turned on. I don't keep Wi-Fi turned on when I'm out. I try to keep GPS on unless I'm looking up directions. I try to, control everything I can control to get the best battery. Obviously, it just depends. It also sucks that like if you run the phone at the most optimum screen resolution, you're also going to see that decrease in battery life. So you got to decide what's more important to you. I tend to turn the screen like resolution down just so I can stretch my battery longer. But I mean, if you're going to be in the car, if you're a car person or you're by the desk all day, like pop up your settings and just keep plugged in. But battery's always it's always so. You know.
Very cool. Z Fold 4 or S23 Ultra? I'll let you answer it.
Uh man, it really depends on what phone you have now. Uh, I think you were saying it earlier, Greg. Like if you're coming from a previous foldable, it's hard to move away from that. But if you've never had a foldable, I would say jump to the Fold 4 and experience what it's like to have that bigger screen. You might fall in love with it and never go back to the just standard phone size. However, if you have a Note type phone with an S Pen and you know, you love that and you use it, then I would say go with the Ultra.
We have 220 people in here right now. That's for me. That's a lot, especially for like a tech thing. That's pretty good. So
That's
thank you
awesome.
everyone for joining us. Pretty cool. Um,
Absolutely.
this is a this is a great leak and first look at the Fold 5. Greggles, did you see it? Did I see it? I haven't looked. If it came out today, I haven't seen it. So I will look later today when I do my news. coming from the Note 20 Ultra, any major changes and worth it? So obviously you get a brighter display, you get a new camera system, you get a much faster processor, you get a Note 20. I always forget if the Note 20 Ultra had a 120 hertz. I think it did, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it did. What else is it? What else are some changes that it had? Faster. Did Note 20 Ultra have 45 watt charging? I don't even remember.
No, not 45.
No, just 25. That means a couple things. It's not. It means that a huge like yes, let's do it. Probably. I would say yes because your phone's old too, but it's all to you. You know, it's like if you feel like your phone's aging and you want something new, then definitely do it. Hey Shane, what's going on? Ready to make the wallet here? Actually, let's get Let me see. Hey Shane, if you're still in here, send me a DM, and if you want to come on and talk a little bit with us, we'll bring you on for a few minutes if you'd like, just to get your thoughts on the whole event. Shane Craig also has a channel that you can check out. But Shane, send me a DM on Twitter if you want to come on the show, and I'll send you a link. You can join in with us.
We got some folks
Uh,
live at the event and
yeah,
giving us on the
yes, that's what
coverage of.
we are. Which,
You
yep.
guys, I want to
Sorry.
know, Greg and I were this close. We would have also been on the ground doing that live coverage, but logistically it didn't work out. But hey, 2024 could be our year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny because have you ever been to the Samsung events?
Not that one. No.
Never. So, I've been to the last few when they had them in person, but I haven't been to one in a bit, obviously because of COVID. But this is the first time in a while I have not been invited, so it's kind of surprising that I wasn't. One second, let me get. I'm gonna get Shane on with us. He
Hey,
just
I just want to
DM'd
show you
me. One
what
second.
when I Google or when I go on YouTube and search Samsung Unpacked 2023, we're the third option that comes up. It's kind of nuts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like CNET,
We're like this.
Samsung, and ours. That's awesome, dude.
Oh, if you get a second, can you retweet my tweet, please?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? I was just thinking that. Yeah.
All right, let me get rid of that.
And also, you guys that
Where are we?
are on live, hey, thank you. And if you can go retweet Greg's tweet, let's get a retweeting party going, and let's trend. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
hey,
Yeah. So if you,
oh,
I did put a tweet up. Just go to Greggles TV on Twitter and just retweet that out. Hey, happy Samsung Day, Johan. Thank you for joining us. You say keep the 22 Ultra if you have it, but some of you want the best of the best, Greg. I've always been one to upgrade every 12 months, just something. I know I'm the same with you, Xander. I love upgrading all the time. We got our, oh, whoa, look at this setup. This is weird. Like the Brady Bunch now. Let me get rid of this. Shane, there we go. Shane, we got Shane on the feed now. Shane Craig has his own YouTube channel as well, where he covers a lot of Microsoft Surface Duo, folding phones from Samsung. I think you're
hmm
Team Pixel now as well, so you're gonna be covering a lot of the Pixel phone stuff. How's it going, Shane?
Doing pretty good, guys. Y'all getting hyped up for the event?
oh yeah.
Yes. Well, probably more hyped for the event than the actual device. What about you? What are your thoughts so far on what we know and what you've seen? Like, is you getting hyped up about anything about it? Are you do you own traditional Samsung phones? What are your thoughts?
I'm I'm probably more excited than a lot of people are, just simply because I mean, like I've had a Z Fold 2, Z Fold 4 is one of my current daily drivers and everything, but I've not owned a proper like normal Samsung phone in like years and years and years. I think like the Galaxy S3 was the last like mainline Samsung phone that I've owned, and I'm tempted to make that investment on the S23 Ultra, for specifically for
Mm.
coverage on the channel. Like, full disclosure, if I were a normal person, I would not be. I would probably not care. But um, it's an interesting device. It's kind of a segment that I've not really covered and haven't been able to cover, and I'm in a place where I may be able to kind of justify doing that now. I mean, and it looks great, right? Like this is something that a lot of people I get comments all the time that people are like, doesn't look like a big upgrade from the S22 Ultra. And I'm like, well, yeah, but what flagship year over year is worth upgrading?
Right.
None of them are. But like, if you're someone like you had a commenter earlier that's rocking what was it, like a Note 8? Well, for them, it's a colossal,
Right.
colossal upgrade. Like, and I think that's the way we need to kind of what people need to kind of frame it is, yeah, we're not upgrading 22 to 23, but for someone like me that I haven't, other than my folds, I've not owned one of these things, so I don't really know what that experience is like, and I'd love to be able to compare it to like my Pixel 7 Pro and stuff like that, the cameras and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm probably slightly more excited than some other people in the tech YouTuber world might be, just simply
YouTuber world,
because
yeah.
of that. But yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty excited. I think it'd be a fun event, fun thing to stream.
Cool. All right, let's go back to a couple of the questions, and we'll throw another question at you guys. Oh, he can't find it. So Golden, if you just go, I posted it in the chat, but if you can't find it in the chat, just go to my last video that's on my channel, and I have a bunch of links where you can watch it.
And while you're there, go ahead and hit the like
But
button because the link was
Wayne, you know
there.
what? Every time that maybe I can move you. Let me see if I can move you. One sec, Wayne. Oh, there we go, Wayne. Look, I was going to say every time that I put a question up on the board, it covers your face, but I moved you to the top. So
I
now you're
love when
good.
comments are on my face. It's amazing. It's a great feel.
Barbary saying, "Hey, Bruce Wayne, Batman." There you go. They're merging
Yeah,
your two names together.
there you go. I
Uh,
got a Wayne
uh,
Enterprises sweatshirt, so that works. Yeah.
Rakan is saying, "Thank you, Greg, for introducing Wayne to us." This is a little bit ago, so don't feel hard on yourself, Shane. Yet hopefully there's a comment about you that's pleasant. The event, again, for the millionth time, the event is starting at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern time. There you go. Will there be will there be an SD card slot on the S23 Ultra Fold 5? No. I have a. All right, so he's got a Xiaomi 10T. Should he upgrade to the S23 or the iPhone 14 Pro? I'll let our guest go first, and then we'll ask Wayne. Go ahead, Shane.
I mean, if it's me, first off, the Xiaomi 10T was a really solid device. If it's me, I'm going S23 Ultra. Some people think I'm crazy, but I've literally never owned an iPhone. I have no interest in those phones at all. Nothing against them. They're perfectly fine devices. They just don't interest me. So for me, going from a Xiaomi Mi 10 to a S23 Ultra would be like, man, you're gonna be in heaven. It's gonna be a massive upgrade.
Shane, do you have? I mean, Wayne, do you have any
Yeah,
opinions?
first I want to say kudos to Shane for never owning an iPhone. I don't think you're missing anything, my man.
It
No,
doesn't
no
it
shame
doesn't
to
fold.
doesn't fold, obviously. Now next year, never know, the 15, it could. No, I really try to discourage jumping from like OSs, specifically Android to iOS because it's just you always lose something. I feel like. So yeah, I would say stay in the Android ecosystem, and yeah, it's going to be a fun upgrade going to the S23, from your Xiaomi. So yeah, unless you're like there has to be a really strong reason to jump to an iPhone. Like for example, like a lot of people like I got a Mac computer, an iPad, an Apple TV, and I own Android. I would understand why that person would make the jump to an iPhone, but if you've got PC, if you're not living in the Apple ecosystem aside from your phone, I don't know. I think Android is just fun. And what's funny is, fun fact, I was an iPhone guy for a very long time, and RSCKY, the YouTube tech guy, longtime friend, is the one who like really pushed me to jump over to Android. And I don't know, it's been smooth sailing ever since. I jump back to an iPhone every couple of years, and then I'm like, why did I do that? Android's funner, and then I end up going back. So, yeah, S23 Ultra all the way. And
There
thank
you
you,
go.
Johan, for that follow.
Johan,
Appreciate it. Yeah.
look at you got a bunch of comments. Wayne is out here doing
Hey.
God's work. Samsung for life. Is that a good life to live, guys? Yes or no, real quick? It's not
I
bad. I
think
don't
it
think it's
is.
bad. Samsung makes good products, right? You can agree on that? Yeah.
Well, there was that one year. Obviously, it was at Note 7, I think.
Oh, 7. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That thing was hot. Even before it caught on fire, I remember that thing burning up my hand just using the damn camera. Like, this thing sucks. It would throttle. It was awful. I mean, some people are like, this is the best phone ever. I'm like, the warmest phone I ever had.
If we're being fair, every company has its moment in the spotlight, and I think Samsung did right by everyone. They made sure, you got to send your phone in, you got to credit to upgrade to something else, and we've been smooth sailing ever since. So, you know, but
Dude, we're up to 305 people in here. This is pretty crazy. So that's really big, my
yeah,
biggest audience so far live. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Which was the last flagship phone that which was the last Samsung flagship phone which had worst battery life? I would probably say like maybe maybe like the Note 7 or something because it used to always overheat. I remember I feel like it died really quick. Do you remember real quickly a Samsung phone you guys had that? I mean, I'll be honest, none of them have had amazing battery life for me. So like it's always been like 4 or 5 hours at most. But what about
you
you
know
guys?
what?
Anything that's had really bad battery life?
I want to say Note 10 Plus. It was one of the first 5G Samsungs, and I think they were trying to figure out how to balance, the new antennas. And so I remember not having a great experience with battery on that phone. But uh, Shane?
Yeah, I mean, my experience is pretty limited to the folds, and they've been pretty much what Greg just said. Somewhere in that 4 to 5 hours of screen time, and from what I understand, that seems to be pretty normal for most of these Samsung devices. They're not. I don't think they're really, I don't know, not really known for being longevity kings. They're not bad, but they seem to be pretty middling.
Yeah.
Um, Someone's asking to post the link to buy it. So you should be able to click on the link I put, and it should bring you to the Samsung store and get you there. Let me see. I just want to see where it actually brings you because I think that the registration is over now. Let me just open one of my tabs here.
Do you know if they're going to open pre-orders today? I hadn't heard anything about that yet. Oh, right. I think it is going to open today.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. They are.
Okay. Yeah. So, hey, guys, while we're doing that, and I said this on our last stream, you want to try to, if you're really serious about buying it, you should buy it during the pre-order window. Samsung gives the best
Yeah.
trade-in credits and free stuff. It all happens in the pre-order window, and once launch comes, I usually see them start dialing back how much they're going to give you for your trade-in devices, and all the gifts just start to disappear as the pre-orders kind of get sucked it all up. So if you're serious about buying it, don't wait. Try to get it today, or at least in that window of time before it actually launches. That's how you really maximize on your money.
For sure. Z Fold 5 gets a better camera, and it is supposed to get a better camera. It's supposed to get that 108 megapixel camera, same as the 22 Ultra. It seems like the Fold line is going to be always like a generation behind camera-wise, at least initially, until they want to catch it up for whatever reason, price-wise, or because it's too thick, or whatever their reason is. Do you think? What's your guys' opinion on the Fold 5? Maybe always being maybe a generation behind camera wise. Do you think it hurts it? Do you think it doesn't matter? What are your opinions? We'll go with Wayne. We'll go with Bruce. I want to call you Bruce Wayne. Shane first.
I think it's fine. I mean, if we're getting last year's Ultra camera, I think that's fine. Is it usually last year's Ultra, or is it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
No, it
honestly,
wasn't actually last year.
Yeah,
It was
that
the
really is
Plus
only
line
true.
last year.
Yeah.
okay. So it does depend. I mean, Samsung cameras are generally really good. Again, I feel like they always put out the best at the time. So if you're getting last year's camera, you're not losing. I would say so. I've had the last Fold I had was the Z Fold 3, and I thought the camera was pretty good. I had the Z Flip 4, and I feel like their cameras are even further behind than the Fold. So if you're 1 year behind, I think it's fine. I don't think it's a big deal. But if you're an avid photo taker, then you should just stay with the Ultra line. I mean, that's how you get the best camera at the time. So
Yeah, I kind of think that's kind of the biggest point, right? Like if you're buying your phone specifically for the camera array, probably not buying the Z Fold, right? You're buying the S22 Ultra, the 23 Ultra, you're buying that phone, or you're buying a Pixel or something like that. So for
yeah.
me, I've seen plenty of people talk about, oh, the Z Fold camera is not that great. From the comparisons I've seen and from my experience with it, I think it's pretty darn good. It's not the best in the world, but I mean, again, it's you're buying the Fold because it folds. It's a tablet.
Right.
You're not buying it because it's the best camera. So to me, you know, going from the 50 megapixel now to the 108 here in the fall, I'm sure it's going to help a bit, right? Maybe you're going to have some better, you know, digital cropping if they're going to use it for zoom and things like that. But honestly, the only thing that sets these, you know, something like the Ultra out for me is the insane zoom, which I don't know if and when we're ever going to get that on the Fold, just simply because the physical space needed. I mean, how thin is that thing going to have to be, or how thick, I should say, is it going to need to be to have that periscope zoom in there? How they're going to make that stuff work? You're going to cut into the amount of battery you can keep inside the thing. You know, that stuff is going to be, if and when they manage to do that, that's something. But for now, you know, it doesn't really bother me. It's a solid camera. The software processing is 99% of it anyways.
You know, I was going to say too, when I got the Fold, I didn't really think about that the camera was going to be a slight downgrade from the Ultra. And I mean, I'm being honest. I want my cake and eat it too. I want it to fold. I want that S Pen to be on board, and I want the best camera. And you know what? We haven't totally gotten all that yet, but like, could you guys see a world where like Samsung just does one launch a year, and it's basically a Fold, an Ultra, and maybe like a baseline model versus how they're kind of spreading things out. You know what I mean? Or like how they used to have like notes at one part of the year, and they had the S line at the other part of the year. I feel like at some point that's probably what they're working towards. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, if they launch everything all at once, I think that they fear they're going to cannibalize their own sales. I think they want to give everything room to breathe, you know?
Yeah.
So Shy is from New York. He says he has an S10 Plus. Will the S23 Plus be good? It'll be great. One thing, if I remember, the S10 or the regular S10 back then had a 2K display, 60 hertz, if I'm not mistaken. And now they've downgraded to a 1080p plus resolution, but it is 120 hertz on there. Shane, I'm gonna bring. Actually, I'll bring another Shane on, so we have two Shanes. So
two Shanes
I don't know.
in
Did you
one
want to stay
live
on for a
stream?
little bit longer, Shane? You want to? I'll keep you on for a little bit longer because now we're getting.
Yeah, I can hear.
There we go. So actually, let me answer Shy. So Shy, yes, upgrade will be a good upgrade. Shane, Droid Modder X or Droid Player X, as he's saying, is calling himself now. He's actually at the event. So what's the energy like? Did you just get in? How was the lines? Is it a big haul? Let us know.
And are there any snacks?
Not a ton of people here yet, but we've got about an hour before everything goes live. Can you see what I'm seeing, or my
internet's
internet's
like you're at a WWE event,
right? With all the lights and stuff. It's pretty exciting.
Your people's eyebrow.
So it's pretty small. It's pretty. Is it? It looks small. Is it small?
Yeah, it's small. You guys are seeing because my internet's spreading out on me. Can you see my other camera? Do you see the stage?
I see some people behind you. No, I see your face actually.
Okay. Huh. Well, I don't know if I should try to figure out Wi-Fi or something and jump back in.
Yeah, you can do that. You want me to kick you out?
Yeah, kick me out real quick, and I'm going to try to jump on Wi-Fi.
All right, so I got him kicked out. Actually, I'm just going to kick you completely. Let me see. Let me kick him completely.
For that brief moment, we had what I would like to call two Shanes.
A rare thing right there. Have two Shanes in one live stream that's something.
Do you think?
I love it.
Yes or no? Do you think this is a good look? I missed school just to watch this event from Timothy.
Smart man. Smart man. Love it.
I don't know if I would. I mean, maybe I would have done that back in the day.
Maybe
phones were
maybe
popular.
go to school and just have it in your earphones and on your laptop. I mean, I don't know.
This Ken, I'm subscribed to his channel. Very good guy, honest Mr. Hacker. Oh, they must be talking about. I don't know who they're talking about. Who are they talking about? Do you guys hack?
No. I wish.
I've been called a hack before, but not for that.
Guys, make sure you follow Shane. Make sure you follow Wayne. Make sure you follow myself. You're here live. If you don't know, like I said, Shane does a lot of folding phones and dual screen phones and other devices as well. Wayne does how-tos and walkthroughs and reviews, and he's got another channel, secondary channel as well for older folks that need tech. He goes real slow and gives you the every bit and byte that you may want to know. And then hopefully you know what I do. I do a lot of Samsung stuff. I do a lot of tech in general. Do a live news show or a news show every day. So definitely follow all three of us. We'll offer you a little bit of something different, and it's always good to get multiple opinions on everything. So just follow. You can type in Shane Craig. You can type in H2 Tech Videos. You can type Greggles TV. Let's see. This I'm subscribing 22 Ultra here, but I'm going 23 Ultra as well, my business phone. If they put this much into the 23, knowing the 15 redesign is coming, I am sure the 24 will be bonkers. We always say that, and it never is, so I'd guess a hard amount of money, it's not going to be bonkers. What do you guys think? Do you think the S24 Ultra is going to be completely bonkers versus the last few generations of their phone, yes or no? Like, what could make it bonkers, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just jaded, but like I feel like we're at peak slab phone at this point. Like that's a good, like that last question, what could they put in it to make it bonkers? I don't know. I don't know. It transforms into a drone. I mean, what could they possibly do at this point to make it bonkers? It's going to be faster. Camera's going to be better. It's the same story every year. You know, it's exciting, but it's not. You know, to me, the exciting stuff Samsung is doing is not the S series.
Okay,
so the event is live right now. I don't think it is it?
There's one thing I want to see, and like if this ever comes, I don't even know if I'll care when it finally gets here, but like if Samsung were to put a screen on the back of the phone, I don't know. I think that would be a nice, fun next jump for slab phones. Because like I don't think like that many people want to jump to a folding phone, and like I do think we need something new and innovative in the slab phone space. So yeah, I think I'd be excited about like a back screen. It would help with selfies. It would help with, you know, when your phone's on the table and you want to scan notifications but not be so dialed into the phone. But yeah, other than that, I can't think of like what is something else amazing they could do that would keep the excitement. I feel like you're right. We're already over 100 megapixel cameras. We got crazy zoom. What else?
Yeah, there's nothing.
You know?
There's not. I mean, the one thing I said is like, and I think Xiaomi phones already do it, is just put the display on the back of the phone somewhere, like another display, so that you can take pictures better. That would be something I'd be very interested in. But
yeah,
otherwise, I don't think there's anything they can do with a slab phone that would make it, you know, anything different. Where is Samsung broadcasting this from? They're in San Francisco. I actually don't know the exact hall or place they're doing it, but it is San Francisco. It doesn't look that big. It looks a lot smaller than they've done in previous years. And that might be an indication as to why I wasn't invited, and other people that usually get invited are as well. Why it's just smaller. What color would be the most good looking for a 27-year-old working professional? Wow, I never got this type of question. Maybe
okay.
I don't think it should matter, honestly, but I would probably say black color or any of them really. They're all pretty classic. None of them are like over the top, like cheesy. I didn't think. Do you guys think any of the colors are cheesy or would be bad for a professional?
Go ahead.
Oh no, you go first.
I don't think any of them would be necessarily bad for a professional. I wish that none of them, like, they're not that great to me. I don't really dig the pastels all that much. Like they're a little lighter. Like I wish we had the burgundy that they used to do. Would be really cool to have again. Maybe they'll do some kind of special for it. But yeah, I mean you can never go wrong with black.
Exactly. Brett says, thanks guys. Thank you, Brett, for hanging out with us. Before I continue though, let me just throw this out here. Support the show with a super chat if you'd like. Always helps the channel. Besides subscribing and retweeting and all that stuff, you can always send over a super chat and we'll get to your question as soon as possible.
Just like our last live, if we can get our first super chat 10 or over, Greg's going to do something crazy. And if we can get a 50 or over, he's going to grab one of those guitars off the wall and he's going to play a little ditty for us. So
damn, I think Shane plays too. So Shane, we can do a little ditty.
We'll have a duet.
I have my tambourine in the corner. You know, I definitely.
It'll be a little out of
My
sync, right?
maracas.
Maybe playing different
Yeah.
songs, but it's
Yeah,
all
it
right.
would be a little bit out of sync. I have the S22 Ultra. I don't see the point getting the S23 Ultra. Completely agree. Real quick, do you guys completely agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm looking for a mid-tier Samsung Galaxy phone. Any suggestions? I think me and Wayne were on live last week, and I think it was like someone mentioned getting I think it was a 21 Ultra for like $300,
Man,
recertified on Amazon with a warranty or something. I would say
totally.
do something like that for sure.
Or I would say consider the Pixel 6a. I really love that phone for the mid-tier range and for just anyone looking for a slightly smaller phone. I would say look into that one. Really nice phone.
Yeah, 6A is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep. I have an annual budget of $1,100 for phones. I do 6 months S series,
Baller.
6 months folds, and I love being able to do that. I never get bored and must have. That's actually really cool. That's fun because if you're not someone that does what we do, and I would do the same thing. I'd always upgrade twice a year with Samsung phones. I would get the S line and then get the Note line, and I would repeat that. This is before I had my channel, and I would do that all the time. Did you guys do similar upgrade all the time before you had channels, or did you only start kind of doing that when you got a channel?
Yeah, I mean, it was really for me. Yeah, it mostly started once I started doing the YouTube stuff. I would have liked to have done that, but it was also not as easy to kind of finagle or justify the way I've done it now. Now, yeah, there are phones all over the place in here now that I've got. It's for work. It's not just for fun. Now I've
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Yes.
Same. I would say. Yeah. YouTube is a good reason to upgrade. And Sheen, like I was saying earlier, if you pre-order and you trade in your old phone, like it's probably going to cost you half of that. Um, so yeah, make sure you pre-order so you can, get that awesome trading credit and all the goodies, and you'll probably end up saving half that money, and then you can throw a little bit of that in the super chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
their
kidding.
trade-in
Just
deals
kidding.
are like Samsung's trade-in deals for their stuff is genuinely like crazy a lot of the time.
Serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where you
Do
save
you
the
think
money.
we've answered this a lot of times, but I know you, Miguel, you probably didn't see the answer. So we'll just give you a yes and then one reason why. I'll say yes, upgrade from it. You get a new warranty and a faster processor. Shane, yes or no, and one reason why?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going from the 20, that's a pretty big jump. You're going to see a lot of benefit from actually doing that. And then, in addition to the things you just said, more software updates. You're gonna get updates for quite a bit longer at that point.
Yeah, Wayne, yes or no, and why?
Same. You guys said it all. All the new goodies.
Okay. I'm upgrading from the 22 Ultra for only one reason. They finally are dumping the Exynos version here over in the pond, over from the pond, from Norway. Yeah, that's a great reason to do it. You're going to get the performance of this HN2 on a benchmark is a massive jump. I've said it before. You probably won't see it in day-to-day stuff, but if you're a gamer, you'll definitely see a handful of extra frames per second in your games and performance. I'd actually be really curious to try this on Fortnite. Fortnite on the tablets, kind of, especially when you compare it to a console, it doesn't look amazing. It runs pretty good, but it doesn't run amazing. It doesn't look amazing. So I'd really be curious with the HN2 what that can do to it.
I'm wondering. I mean, the performance thing
Yes.
is going to be cool to see that bumped up and everything, but like like you said, in day-to-day usage, what you open up Twitter and it takes what a 30 second of a second, like you can't, you're not going to
Yeah.
perceive the speed. But when we went from the 8 Gen 1 to the 8 Plus Gen 1, it was the efficiency, I feel like. I mean, it was a bit more performant, but the efficiency, the battery gains on it were fairly significant. And from what I understand, I think this Gen 2 is supposed to be considerably more efficient. So the efficiency is probably the thing I'm most excited to see. Like, is this S23 Ultra going to be, significantly better in terms of battery life? The marketing that we've seen kind of posted all over the place on Twitter that's been leaked, they seem to say that it is, but they say that every year. So I really want to see if it's actually going to be true.
Wayne, I think it was you. Yeah, I think it was you. They say Samsung has Dex feature. What is a good device to connect from phone to monitor? Suggestions, please. Weren't you the one that just got a little laptop thing you can connect to it?
Yeah,
Wasn't that
yeah.
you
I
I
actually
was
just
talking to?
got a lap dock by a company called Perfect, and they have a new version that's wireless. So you literally just open it up, it connects, and you can use your phone as the primary driver for the laptop. And get your 5G pushing through there. I have a
Yeah.
video on my channel. If you go to my review section, I just did a review a few months back, and they just sent me the new version that's going to work with the 23. So keep an eye out for that. Should be awesome. Yeah, you perfect lap dock.
Very cool. Yeah, so go over to h2techvideos.com and you can watch that. Let's see. They need to bring back. Do you guys think they need to bring back micro SD card? Yes or no? I don't think so.
It's not something that I necessarily would use, but I definitely wouldn't turn it down. I'm kind of odd, anyways. Like I see people all the time. They're like, I saw a guy on Twitter yesterday. It was like 128 gig storage is not enough. They shouldn't even offer that anymore. I'm like, my Z Fold 4, I'm using less than 100 gigs. Like everything's in the cloud. I stream everything, Google Photos.
Yeah.
I don't need a lot of storage, but I know a lot of people would be happy to see it, but it's not coming back.
No, it's a
Yeah, I
really
don't think
tough
so either.
situation, right? Like, often people will not buy proper micro SD cards, and they end up slowing the phone down. So I think that's why they went away with it, because it's like you either buy a really expensive, high quality micro SD card that can keep up with the phone, or risk the phone having issues because of a slow memory card, and then
Mhm.
they blame it on the phone. So, I can get why they just said, hey, like we're just going to keep it all internal, offer more storage, and you know, just that'll be their standard. But all their mid tier and lower end models still offer micro SD. So it's like it's there on lower end, but if you want the
So,
higher end, you just
yeah.
just spend a little extra. What you'll spend on
Yeah,
a memory upgrade is what you would have spent on a quality micro SD card. So
yeah, it gets close for sure. It gets close. Peter's asking. He has the Fold 4. He's not happy with it. He's debating what he should switch to. Do you have a? I mean, I guess. Honestly, if you're in America, Peter, or I would say get the S23 Ultra or the Pixel 7 Pro or the iPhone 14 Pro Max. If you want to stay Android, then again, Pixel 7 Pro or S23 Ultra. What do you? Real quick, what do you guys think? Which phone should you switch to? Pick one phone.
If I could not use my Fold 4, and we're not going to go the Surface Duo route because I'm weird and no one else is going to be on board with that. If I weren't going to go that route, it would be the Pixel 7 Pro, 100%. Not even a question.
yeah, I would agree. I would say
Wayne?
try the Pixel. I mean, like it's hard because I'd want more detail to understand what exactly are you not happy with on your Fold 4. But man, like, Pix 7 Pro is a really fun phone. Camera's amazing. It might be a nice change, and it'll tell you in the first few months, like if you are like, oh, I miss Samsung's OS, and you want to go back, or if you're like, no, I love this. So yeah, take a leap, try something different.
Joey, welcome to the show from Brooklyn. I don't mind
Brooklyn.
iPhone or Android. I don't think we need to be separated by what you choose. I agree. Don't be separated, but we all know that Android's better. Man, I had the S7 Edge. That phone also heated up on me a lot. And I didn't like the edge. I know I'm not trying to make a pun. I hated the edges. They were too sharp. Did you guys like the S7 Edge? Did you play with that at all? It was like didn't it was different, but it was like, I don't like that.
I'm biased because at the time I worked for Samsung, and so like I mean, you have to love every product when you work there. But aside from that, like it was a fun change. That's why I liked it. But to your point, it did heat up a ton. It aesthetically was beautiful, but like practically and for like productivity, it really made the phone hard to use. So, um, you know, I'm kind of glad that they went away with that.
Yeah,
Yes.
that phone kind of
Let's
harkened in the
see.
era of curved screens curving over the edge, which, like you said, it looks nice, but not so nice to use.
You know what? It's always hilarious to me when you watch any phone announcement they always, there's like these amazing graphics and look how beautiful the phone is from all these angles. And I'm like, show us the phone with the case on it because like most of the world is gonna have the phone with the case, so no one will ever actually see that beauty up close. So I don't know. It's always nice marketing, looks beautiful, but like at the end of the day, it's gonna have a case because the phone is just too fragile and can break so easy if there's nothing on it.
Phones are so
But
slippery now. Like for the longest time, like I refused to use cases because I like the way that the phones look. But
yeah,
now they're so huge and they're all like I'm scared to hold them without something that gives me grip. So like I'm forced to use a case. So I'll get a case that's like clear because I like the way the phone
hey,
looks. But
yeah.
it's you're right. Most people wind up covering them up.
Okay, question for you guys, real quick, before we get to our next comment. Do any of you guys use like a skin, like a D brand or a skin it? Like
Yeah,
no?
depending on the
No.
device, my Duo 2, because you can't really do a proper case on it, the skin is
Okay.
the best you can do. So I've got like the faux leather skin on it, and that's very nice. I like to use a skin, and in
Yeah.
fact, like if it's like the Pixel 7 Pro, I have relatively small hands. That phone is enormous, and
Yeah, it
so
really is.
a case made sense to me. But if I was using like my wife uses the Pixel 6a, I would probably just put a skin on it to give me a little bit of a grip and just use it like that because I like the aesthetics of phones, and I don't
Yeah.
typically break them or drop them very often. So I kind of tend to just take the risk on the smaller ones. But yeah, not on the big boys.
Got it.
Will the S22 Ultra drop in price? They probably just won't really sell it, but you'll probably be able to get it from a carrier or something. And it'll drop in price. By how much? It might almost not be worth it, depending upon if you can get a better trade in. If you're going to buy from Samsung or whatever, but yeah, it'll probably drop in price. But you're probably gonna have to look for it. Find the phone. I'm going to. I'm just trying to find it. You guys can talk for a second if you want. If you have something
You know,
to
I was
plug
gonna
or
say,
say.
you guys ever buy phones off of eBay? Because I know the 22 Ultra is going for like 600 on there. I've debated buying one off there, but obviously I would prefer to get it through Samsung and get the warranty and just make it new. But just curious.
Don't think I've ever bought. I think I've no. That's not true. I bought a phone used once, and I don't remember if it was eBay or not. But it's been a really long time. Like you said, when you're buying it from just to use Samsung as an example, they offer financing, which is solid. They do the
Right.
zero interest
Yeah.
over what do they call it, special financing. You've got the warranty. You've got everything's official. So for me, unless I'm just really in a pinch and I gotta have this phone for whatever reason, I'm probably going unlocked directly from the OEM if I can at all.
Yeah, I always
Okay.
buy unlocked. I would never buy a carrier edition for myself anymore. PJ Davis is Phil is saying, should we wait for the reservation or the pre-order window? I'll be honest with you. I feel like everybody that waits for at least in the past that's waited for the reservation email to come, it's almost been too late and their
Hmm.
phones are a little bit delayed sometimes. I don't think that's going to be the case this year because I don't think the phones are going to sell that much. Samsung's income has gone down. I think it was like eight. I forget. It's a huge amount. $8 billion. I don't know if you go eight. It's a big amount. So I don't. I think the days of Samsung selling phones are a ways away. Especially in the beginning. They're still going to sell a lot of phones, but it's not going to be a mad rush to get this phone. I think you'll have a pretty easy time of getting it. I agree with that. Fold battery is trash. Do you guys agree with that? I don't think it's pretty bad. I get scared bringing my phone. I'm like, I gotta be near a charger, or I gotta bring a secondary phone. This phone will not last if I use it like the way I use it at home.
I'm not like super bothered by it, but that's also because I spend the most of my day right here in this chair reading tech news, and there's a charging cable right here. And if I'm in my car, there's a charging cable. So I'm never far from a place to top up. So and I'm never away from that for very long. So yeah, I mean, if you need to
Yep.
be, away, like no way to charge for like a 12, 16-hour day, something crazy like that. Yeah, you may be on fumes by the time it's over, but it doesn't really affect me.
Yeah, makes sense. With should I update from? We already answered that a million times. I think Samsung should go with a flip or a fold. Samsung can listen to me, but say, what do you guys? What is this? Thanks, Greg. Use my Note 8 to take pandemic photos walking in England coastline and Scottish mountains. Will the Pixel 7 Pro or the 23 Ultra be any good for taking photos of wildlife, birds, and of prey, etc.? Yeah,
I
I
wonder
think
if he
they'll
meant
both do.
panoramic. I wonder.
I
No,
think those are probably the two best phones to do that, right? What phones are going to? I mean, you're
pandemic.
talking about a
Pandemic.
herd of the zoom on those two. I think. I mean, that's
Yeah,
going
it's
to.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, let's be fair. The Ultra can do 100x, which it looks like someone. It looks a little bit better than a watercolor painting, but
but the 10x.
at 50 or 60x, it's still pretty damn good.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
For sure.
and that's farther than the Pixel 7 Pro, which can do 30x.
Yep.
But I do like pandemic photos as well. That's hilarious.
I wonder if I wonder if he meant pandemic or panoramic. He might have meant pandemic, right? Because nobody was out. Maybe that's what they meant. Maybe they were like, like what was that movie? The 28 Days Later. They were just like strolling through empty England, taking pictures of wildlife.
You know what? Okay, for those of you that are on, put in the comments section if you think he meant pandemic or if you think he meant panoramic. I'm just curious of what the
I'm not pandemic. I've got it pictured in my head. A pandemic photos. I like it.
Or maybe a nice pandemic panoramic. I mean, it could be.
Oh my god!
Sure. Why limit yourself to one?
Do you guys miss the headphone jack? I don't at all. What about you guys?
No, not
I'm
at all.
used to it. It's gone.
I have a bag of wireless earbuds. Literally a bag of them. It's fine.
Man. Oh, I know. Especially when you become a YouTuber, like you can get
So
those a
many
dime a dozen
wireless
from the some of the bigger brands to the Chinese brands. It's
Yep.
it gets obnoxious.
Okay, it's so funny. So I've actually been looking for a new pair of earbuds just because I don't know. I've just weird urge to go out and run. I don't know why. And I keep almost buying the AirPod Pros too. And I was like, I got like some company, I can get someone to send me some new earbuds. And then like an email pops up yesterday. Hey, you want to review our earbuds? And I'm like, YouTube is listening. YouTube is listening. I'm like, please send me your $100 earphones so I can test them.
They know me. It's at so the Samsung event's at the Masonic. I'm saying it right. Masonic. It's not Masonic. It's Messianic. I forget how to say it.
Messianic.
No, that's not right. Hi, I'm from the UK. I will be upgrading from the 22 Ultra. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is a welcome upgrade over our usual Exynos variant for sure. Not sure the camera will be much better, to be honest. Yeah, you're probably going to get a lot of the same camera performance. One thing I noticed, especially on my folding phone, and I know you guys maybe can attest to this, is that I felt like the camera on the Fold 4 takes a lot better photos than it did in the beginning. At least the reliability of the photo. Do you guys agree with that, or are you guys kind of like, yeah, it feels like the same?
I don't know that I feel like it's a huge jump, but I do agree that it does feel a little bit more consistent than it did when it first came out. I feel like they've dialed it in a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't get the Fold 4, so can't speak on it, fortunately.
I want to say real quick before we move on, though, about 20 minutes before the show starts, so I'm going to dip so I can prep my own live stream.
Okay, Shane, thank you so much. Shane Craig, thank you so much for coming on. Look him up, Scary If Literal, Shane Craig. He's on Twitter. He's on, are you on Instagram?
Not really, no. Mostly just Twitter, but if you search Shane Craig, you're bound to find me everywhere.
Yeah, just look him up. He has great videos. So check him out. Make sure you subscribe to him. Tell him Greggles and Wayne sent you.
Tell him Greggles and Wayne sent you.
There it is.
Yeah, so thanks, Shane.
Thanks,
have
guys.
a great day.
Have a good stream.
Cool.
You too, man. Bye. I'm going to. He is now kicked from live stream. Shane. Did I kick? I kicked the wrong Shane. Dang it.
We went from 2 Shanes to no Shanes. Man, Greg, there is no Shane in your game.
There is no Shane in my game.
I'm a big pun guy, so feel free. Or you're gonna hear a lot of puns throughout the show, so just get ready.
I kicked the wrong one out. Wait a sec.
My motto is simple: No pun, no problem. Actually, no. Wouldn't
No
it be the
pun,
opposite?
no problem. Wait, what
No
did I had
pun.
a better
It is
setup
a
before.
problem.
No, I don't want that one. I don't want this one. Which one did I have that I liked
I
better?
think you
This
want the
one?
one where like I'm like tilted like portrait, and then you're like kind of at a like
God.
a
Let me see if
diagonal.
they haven't the feed hasn't really been updated so much on Android Central yet. They've been kind of showing the same stuff. Let's go back to here. Trading in. Hey, I'm from Sri Lanka. Well, let's give a hey Sri Lanka. Welcome to the show.
Nice.
Um, Lionel, welcome to the show, dude. Uh, um, let me see. I'm trying to get Adam on here, but he's like, I'm at the show. I'm like, I know. Do you want to come? Do you
You
want
know
to
what?
come on?
Question for the people while Greg's working on that. You know, Greg has two G's at the end of his name, and him and I were just talking about if I should be adding two Y's in my name, maybe a WAYYNE, just something that kind of stands out. What do you guys think
I
about
think you
that?
should put. I think you should put three Y's, not one Y. Because if you put
Three
two Y's, it
Y's.
kind of just looks like that looks normal. But if you put like Wayne,
I was going to be
like that
like,
would be
what's
cool.
up with your name? I'm like, what's up with your name? You know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll change
So
that.
hoping to trade in my Z Fold 4 and the S23 Ultra. Any guess what the trading values might be? $800 to 1,000. I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me if it's only 800 due to the fact that I covered a story yesterday and someone showed me some official data from a carrier and it showed $800. It was a third party carrier, meaning it wasn't one of the major carriers, but it was one of those carriers that piggybacks off for another one. So it could be different, but usually they all copy each other for the most part.
Greg, you ever wonder why we never hear about second parties? It's always third party, third party, third party. What's that
I know.
second
What is
party
it?
doing? And how come we never talk about it? I don't know.
Okay, I was trying to get Shane Starnes in here to give us his live feedback. We kind of heard him earlier, but unfortunately he's having internet problems there, so I don't think it's going to
You
happen to
know
get
what?
him on
It's
there.
a damn shame. It's a damn shame.
Wayne comes on. Samsung didn't take away SD card slots away for the benefit of the customer. Wayne, come on, I see said. The
No,
event is not
I'm
over. It hasn't even started. It starts in
it's
about 15 minutes.
it's only just begun.
It's only
Yeah,
just begun.
to your point, I mean, I feel like that's a part of it, but you know, I know there's other reasons there, but like that's one of the main reasons that I lean on just to make myself feel better. So
What's the difference between I guess we won't go. Jamie, welcome. I think are you the first female we've actually taken a comment from? This is such a sausage
hey,
factory in here. It's like finally we get some women in here. So welcome to the show. Very welcome to see you,
welcome,
Jamie.
Jamie.
And
Welcome.
actually comment. I mean, I know we probably have females in here watching, but what's the difference between Google and Samsung phones? For me, the big difference is obviously the software. Google phones are a vanilla Android. Very, very fast feeling, great cameras. Um, they just they don't feel bloated. Not that Samsung phones feel all that bloated anymore, but those would probably be the main takeaways for me. What about you?
Yeah, I would say, you know, stock Android experience. Um, I would say more frequent updates. And really, you know, their primary focus is on the camera because I think they've figured out that like that's what consumers care about the most, the average consumer. So cameras are amazing. You'll see a lot of extra software when it comes to camera, video editing, picture editing, things like that. Um, but like what you lose is like Samsung has all these fun little extras in the software. Like for example, their Edge screen. So like for example, um, you can see on my phone there's a little like edge on the side here where you can like oh let me there you go. Like this is just one small thing, but it's their app edge, right? It's a little shortcut to just apps you use the most. You know, that's a built-in thing. Samsung has Dex, which is their like full desktop experience that you could basically plug your phone into any monitor and you can like turn a monitor into a full computer with your phone. They have MHL support, so you can connect your phone to a TV and like mirror what's on your phone with the TV. So there's all these other like extra things that are built in, and I think Samsung sort of caters a little bit more to like the techier user who wants a lot more. And Google's just like, hey, we just want to make like a really smooth, fast phone, like with not too much on it, and you can just add what you want, kind of thing. So that's kind of what I've deduced as like the big differences. But I like them both, and I honestly use them both. My main driver right now is S22, the base model, and the Pixel 7 Pro, and I've been using an iPhone 14 Pro for work. Although I'm really kicking myself for making that choice because I'm just not really enjoying it. So no shade to it. It's just not really for me.
We got our first compliment, and he's not even here to enjoy it. Dave says this needs to be a weekly podcast, as these three would be great. Fire emoji. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, Dave.
David.
You know what? I just lost my job, so we might be able to make this thing happen. I don't know, Greg. What do you think?
Yes. I do want to give a big shout out to a guy named Gary who's a little hitting some hard times. So Gary, hope you're feeling better, bro. Looking forward to hearing you laugh again. Rakan, I low key missed my LG V10. That phone was different. LG phones are always a little bit different. Did you like your LG phones? Did you have
Yeah,
one?
you know what? The V series was really fun. I definitely looked forward to that one every year, and even the Wing. I don't know if you ever played around with the LG Wing. It was their fun concept, like sidekicky type phone. I don't know. It's weird. Samsung or LG was like dipping into some really fun territory, and I kind of wish they'd hung around a little bit longer to just find a footing in the market. But it's what it is.
That's true. That's true. Jamie said that she's been a note holder since the 3. I need my stylus and memory slot. Yeah, Jamie, you're not going to get the memory slot, but you will get your stylus if you get the 23 Ultra. That would be a huge difference versus the Pixel line. I don't think the Pixel line will get a stylus until they release the Pixel Fold, which is supposed to be called the Pixel Notepad, which would make complete sense for them to come out with a pen. So yeah, so that will probably have a pen, is my guess, and it'll probably be built in, is my guess as well, but I could be wrong.
Game changer.
Do you like using no case on your phone? I'm not that guy. I have to have a case on there. What about you?
I gotta have a case. So I cracked my first phone screen in like maybe 7 years, 2 years ago, and it's because my 2-year-old dropped it. Now I want you to think about how tall a 2-year-old is. They're like maybe what, like
15 inches.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, like she literally is so low to the ground, and she cracked the phone. She literally it was just a drop, and the phone hit, right on like kind of like this, and it shattered my Note 10 Plus, and so, and I had a case on it actually, which makes me even sadder.
That's scary. Yeah,
but I mean, honestly, like.
No.
Having a case is like it increases the chances that you can have more drops before, a shattered screen.
Joe is saying
yeah.
he has the iPhone 13 Pro Max. He can't wait to go back to Samsung. The iPhone is so overrated. S23 Ultra. Woo woo. What do you think? Do you think I do find the iPhone to be a little bit boring? It's very integrated, which is great, but it seems kind of boring overall. What about you? You think it's boring?
You know what? I want to be really fair to this comment and to the whole idea of iPhone. If it's all you've ever used, then yes, it is the best thing out there because it's all you've been exposed to. And you know what? More power to you for staying loyal to the ecosystem for that long. I try to jump back and forth every couple of years because I want to see what's changed, and so that's why I even went to the 14. I was like, I should get one just so I can see like what's this dynamic island thing about? Like, is it worth it? And me personally, after playing around with it, I was like, I want the still more customization options and the fun that Android provides. But again, if it's just all you've used, then I don't want to throw shade on anyone. Like it's probably all you know, and like moving to an Android would be too much of an overload, and you'd probably go back. So
Yeah. Steve wants us to communicate to Samsung that this is peak family cook tea time over here. I'm assuming he's in like Europe or something. So, yeah, over here it's only 9:50 a.m. So it's pretty early. We just woke up a little
yeah,
bit ago,
I haven't
and
even had my tea yet. So yeah.
I don't even drink tea. A lot of Americans don't, especially guys, don't really drink tea. I would
You don't
assume.
drink tea? Well, Greg, let me put
Only
you on
if I'm
game
sick.
here.
If I'm
Listen,
sick.
guys. Uh, I don't know. I'm getting older, and so I don't know. I'm enjoying tea more these
This
days.
is a commercial. Go ahead. This is the commercial. Make sure you tell them this is an
And
ad.
and when I need just a little pick me up, I grab my Earl Grey green tea. No, but no, no,
Oral
no.
Grey or Earl Grey?
Earl Grey. I don't know. I totally said that. No, no. I started drinking green tea a couple years ago because of it just helps boost your metabolism. And like at night, for example, when I want to stop eating, tea gives like puts this taste in your mouth that just makes you not want to eat anything. So to me, it's like it helps me in just like weight loss and just energy, and so like that's why I like tea, green tea and black tea, with nothing in it. And then Tazo tea is pretty nice as well. That brand. So
Tazo tea.
Greg, try some tea, man. Come on, try some green tea.
I will.
Unsweetened.
I'll work it
Be a
into.
man. Unsweetened tea. Oh, yeah.
I do not miss the IR blaster. I never used it.
Oh,
Do you miss it?
Lionel, thank you for saying this. Yes, yes, I miss the IR Blaster. Granted, I have a Samsung TV, and if you download the Smart Things app, you can control your TV. But the IR Blaster was so fun. If you're sitting there like, what the hell is an IR Blaster? Let me tell you, it is basically the infrared signal that your remote uses to communicate with your TV. So I think like S6, S5, around that time period, they had IR blasters, and so you could sync your phone with literally any TV and control it. And it was fun for pranks, and it was also fun for just general like I'm lazy, the remote is over there, I have my phone, I'm gonna use my phone to control the TV. So yeah, I missed the IR blaster. Wish it was coming back, but it's been like 10 years, so definitely it's gone forever. R.I.P. IR
Uh, so,
blaster though.
so Sam did mean panoramic, not
I
pandemic.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh my god.
But hey, man, Sam, listen. I'm sure you might want to do a little series, or it's probably too late now, but pandemic panoramics. That could have been something, but obviously it's over now. But yeah.
Oh my
Anyway,
god. Oh, and Masonic. That's how you say it.
May Masianic.
Masonic.
Yeah, is
Masonic.
that like the
Masonic.
burgers, like the Sonics, where you pull up and then they come to
Those are
your?
gross. Their food's actually nasty.
It really is.
It
Like,
looks so good, but then you eat there and you're like, this isn't McDonald's, Burger King, and everything else is better.
okay, well, listen. When you ever go to a restaurant and they have a million things on the menu, it's because the food is not that great. They have to offer so much. There's so
They
much
do have a
stuff
lot. They
on
have
the
hot
menu.
dogs and tater tots and French fries and burritos
You're
and
like,
chicken and all kinds of ice cream stuff. They
they're
have a
like,
lot on there.
we consider ourselves just doing things okay, so we just do everything okay. Versus like In and Out, they just want to do one thing really well. Hey, that's not us. So
So I do want to bring this up because I know some of you just joined. It looks like Samsung will include the satellite feature, and I talked about this before even Wayne joined. The information coming out is that Samsung will have the satellite feature for SOS built into the phone. I don't know if it will go live on this phone or they'll have to wait till Android 14, which is months and months and months away. Or are they on Android 14 now? No, it's 13 now, isn't it?
oh, it's
Anyways,
13.
it sounds like yes, it's going to be on the phone. So which is cool, and it sounds like it's going to work with data and voice. So you would
Oh,
be able
yes,
to
so
communicate with
okay.
emergency services using a satellite let people know where you are if it's an emergency, which is very, very cool.
You know what? I have a strong opinion about this. I just want to share really quickly. I love the theory of this technology, and I'm so glad that Apple has kind of led the way in putting that in their phones. Um, I think their Apple Watch has it now too, the SOS feature. I personally never put myself in a place where I am unreachable, so you'll never find me in the middle of the ocean or on a mountain where there's no reception. I just like to keep myself close to civilization and people, just so that I can always be found. But I get that there are adventurous people out there who just like to go off the grid and just just do crazy stuff. Greg, what about you? Are you a hiker or boat
No,
out into the middle of the ocean or?
I don't really like the hiking. I'm not a big hiker, but even hiking out here in California, in Southern California, it's all desert and rattlesnakes. I am not into that. I would much rather go do it in Connecticut where my sister lives. It's very scenic. There's a lot of trees, a lot of ticks. They also have a lot of snakes. They also have
Huh?
a lot of wildlife. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. That's the way I look at it. Kimberly is here, and she wants to know: will pre-orders open at 12? I believe pre-orders will open up since the show's at 10 a.m. here. The pre-orders will most likely open up at 11 or 12 Pacific. My guess, but they will open up. I would guess right after the event. Katina is saying Wayne. She spelt it with 3 Y's. I think that looks much better.
Hey,
See? And
we might
Katina,
need
I'm assuming,
to.
is a female because of the A in the last. So that might be our second female that we have on the show that's actually asking us questions. Or third actually, because
Nice.
we have Kimberly, Jamie, and Katina. Thank you so much.
From
Here we
the
go.
land
Thinking
of
about
color.
getting
Yeah.
thinking about getting my wife the S23 Ultra. She has the S9 Plus now. Think she will see a huge difference? I think she'll see a huge difference. Yes, I would say yes. What do you think?
I think she'll be very appreciative. I mean, that is just a beautiful upgrade right there. Yeah.
Yep.
Kudos for taking care of your
Brian,
wife. You got to do it. Happy
Bri-
wife, happy life.
happy life. Bryson saying, I'm thinking about upgrading the S23 Ultra from the Phantom White S21. Yeah, I think if you're just a plain S21, I think that's a nice little upgrade. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
Uh, Ultra S23 versus Fold in the sunlight. Is there a real difference? There is some. Yeah, there's some difference in there. The Ultra S. Well, I haven't even seen the S23, but it has the same brightness as last year. So yeah, it has a little bit. It should be a little bit better. What's up, guys? Waiting for the Samsung Galaxy. Paul, welcome to the show. And yes, I think we're all waiting for it at this point. Ultra saying hi from Pakistan. Hey, welcome to the show. Hopefully
Right.
it's safe. I
Well,
always hear of these Middle Eastern countries, and in America, they always say, "Oh, it's dangerous here, there's." But I don't. Hopefully, it's not dangerous. Hopefully, you're safe and all good with what's going on. Yes, we got another one. Definitely need a podcast 100. That would be cool. But I mean, it gets to a
hey,
point like there's these slow points in tech where, like, when you do a podcast, it's like, are you guys gonna watch? You know,
same thing.
that's what.
It's great to do one of these when there's something to talk about, and I think that's how I feel too. I've been like wanting to start something, but like my goal and what I do with YouTube and stuff like this is like I want to add value. So it's like we'd have to find a topic or something that really would add value, and you would have to have a reason to want to come and watch every week. So
Yep.
I don't know, but we'll keep throwing stuff around and see what sticks.
So it looks like the event is about to start, but we're going to stay on here. I'm going to put it on my feed, but I'll still have the live feed from Android Central going on here, so that you guys can watch that and hear our opinions at the real time. So really, if you want to watch the event and have us on in the background, or vice versa, just watch us. We'll be covering everything that they announce for the most part. Also, when pre-orders do go live, I will put a link up so that you can pre-order it. And if you do click on my links, it supports my show. It gives supports my channel. So they just started right now. They're showing their intro to everything, saying Samsung Galaxy Unpacked. I'm just going to go quick through these questions to see if anything else pops up that we could answer. Hi from Singapore. I like seeing where you guys are from. It's pretty cool that India in the house.
Do you
I
sing? The
am.
person from Singapore, do you sing?
What a dad joke.
Du-du-du.
Uh, Steve from Scotland. Welcome to the show.
Any
Stevie
relation
5G.
to
We need to meet
a
Stevie
microphone?
4G. Where's Stevie 4G?
Oh,
That's another dad joke. Some reviews
hey,
are out already. That's funny. So, good morning. Welcome to Galaxy Unpacked 2023, he said.
this guy is so classy. I love the little handkerchief in his pocket. I gotta start doing that.
Uh, hey, Jim. Welcome from West Virginia. Warren from Orlando. Upgrading from the Mi Ultra will notice it. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, definitely different software setup and all that. I think it's a good upgrade. Oh, meaningful innovation. They haven't said that before.
Mm.
He must laugh a little bit when he's like saying the things that he says because it's like, dude, it's the same phone last year, pretty much,
You're like, is
year
this
over year.
are we just recycling scripts now or
Yeah, it's like, dude, technology for today and tomorrow. I agree with that, but it's like, dude,
it's marketing? It's like smile
no, I
and
know it
hey,
is.
this
Yeah.
is the best thing that has come out or this is or as Tim Cook says, my favorite line, this is our best phone ever. And then it's like, new iPad, best iPad ever, best chip
This is
ever.
our
Yes,
most powerful
yes.
iPad ever.
You could literally just make one tweak and it's like the best because it's the newest one. We get it. We got it.
Oh my god. Let's see. They didn't even upgrade it. Let's see. Where can I put it? I can put it right here. This would probably be a good place to put it. Samsung Unpacked is started. There we go. A lot of power in the palm of your hand, fellas.
The palm of your hand.
Dean
It's not
says
even
you
really
can
in the
upgrade
palm. It's
now.
more of in
Let me
the tips of your
check
fingers
this.
because I guess well, it's in one
Samsung.
palm and then one finger, so it's yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. Wait a sec. Ah, it showed up for a second. That's funny. Let's see. S. It's funny. It still shows the S22 Ultra on their website. Like, who's gonna buy that? People are. Someone's buying that right now, and not realizing that the new one's out. So
Hey,
stupid,
sorry. Ugh. You know what? We're gonna say the new one instead. You know
man.
what? Not gonna lie though, I did go on their site like a week ago just to see if there was a discount. And like I already know, like whatever they discount, it's never enough. But I really consider just getting last year's and just like being good with it. But you know, gotta stay up to date.
Viper just put a tweet out. It's like everyone's like writing the same thing. This is the phone of the year. A step forward.
Finally, the new Samsung is here.
It's the best phone ever.
You know what I love too is they always show the
He's still
product.
talking about innovation 5 minutes in. Sorry to cut you off.
No, I thought he was about to show the laptop, and it's like, yeah, show us the thing that nobody came to see first, and then wait till the end.
I actually, you know what? It's funny you say that because that's what I feel like he should have done. I agree. That's what Apple would have done. You always, it's like you open the show with a pretty good thing, and then you end it
Right.
with the best. And most people are interested in the Galaxy
Oh,
S23 Ultra.
dude, Apple's amazing. They will spend the first 30 minutes sharing their stats, and then they go to products. We had this
Uh,
many app downloads, this many phone sales, this many this. Like, way to pat yourself on the back before you like get to even a new device.
Astro, I'll believe it when I see it in terms of how good it is in terms of cooling the phone down. It's still gonna get hot. There's no doubt about it.
You know what, Astro Boy? By the time you get it, it's too late. You'll have already bought the phone.
So it doesn't matter.
Oh, so they cut out the what do you call it? The little camera bump. I see. All right, let's.
I really
That was
hope it's worth it. Camera Tech will be able to improve on less lag. Yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, the less you'll get a lot less lag, Golden King, on that for sure. Phones are available for pre-order on AT&T. Good to know. Initial videos are popping up. It says order now, get the 13th. Ooh, interesting. I'm not getting the. I'm looking on their website. It's still not live for me anyway. Affiliate publisher. Log into some of this stuff. Close that. Here's my Facebook. Not Facebook, I meant Firefox.
It's so funny. Every time I move away from the Ultra or the Note series phone, I'm like, oh, I missed the pin. I missed the pin. Then I get it back, and I'm like, I never used this darn pin thing.
Dude, I never use it. I seriously never use it.
I'm like staring at their little graphic of them writing on the phone. I'm like, I need that. I need that. It's like, no, you don't.
Damn it, I don't use it.
I wanna highlight some text from an obscure website that won't let me highlight the text. Damn it, you know.
Oh my god. Oh man.
That's the marketing game. It's like
Totally
people,
the marketing game.
People think
they
they
make it look so enticing, and then you're like, I don't even use it.
I like get the phone and I'm like, what's something I want to write? I'm like, I don't know. I can probably type it faster than I can write.
Oh my god. Yes, married to design. I think that's a smart move. Wait for the 5. I agree. It is the king of the king, though, in terms of usually one of the best phones, if not the best phone to get.
Yeah.
T-Mobile's offering $1,000 for the Fold 4 upgrade.
Wow. Interesting. I always love how they stagger the trade-in amounts. So it's like there's never something you could trade in to get the phone for free. It's always like we want them to pay about $200. So
Yeah.
it's always, you know, it's like you're gonna pay something.
Yeah, you're always going to play a few $100 for sure.
This is hilarious. The phone is like mounted in this in the
And
enclosure.
there's like 50 people around it.
We spent $10,000 on the equipment so we could use the phone.
Dude, and the other thing is, it's like they like this is BS. It's just, this is what Apple does. It's like, dude, come on, it's BS.
So what was the benefit of using the phone versus a professional camera?
It's like such BS, dude.
No, man, we only use the phone now. We're just going all in on smartphones.
Oh my god, bro, it's seriously BS.
It's like all the work to shoot this commercial was like, all right, guys, this has to look like super legit. Like, let's create.
We really got to pretend that we're doing something here. Come on, guys.
Right. They're like, wait, where's the camera? This is it. I brought it right here.
Oh my god.
And then they're like, hey, so we shot for like 10 minutes. We're out of storage. Okay. I wonder how many minutes of 8K you could squeeze on a 1 terabyte. I wonder.
I don't know.
I'm sure there's some calculator online. I'll look that up.
Well, it depends how high quality they have it at too. I know you said 8K, but the bit rate might be low.
That's true.
I must have paid that guy a lot.
You're like, how long's the film? Oh, it's like 5 minutes. It's just a short.
It's a full-featured 5-minute film.
More of a concept video. We were just for the launch.
Oh my god!
But imagine how crazy if they were like, oh, like this movie you've already seen, portions of it were shot with our phone. Now that would have been a crazy um, statement to be able to
If it was a
make.
good movie you wanted to watch, yeah.
Yeah. She looks like she's like in front of a green screen. What do you think?
1 second. I might
It was
have
on that
something
last
breaking
shot.
right now, guys.
I haven't tested anything in HK yet. I gotta try that and see.
Okay. All right.
Greg, we
So
we
let
gotta get a
me put
horse
this.
so we can shoot some stuff like that. I think we're a little behind the curve here.
Oh, good.
Can you imagine doing your review and you're like, I got some footage with a horse. I really want to kind of recreate what Samsung did at the Unpacked. How much did it
Man,
cost to like rent a horse for like an hour? What do you think?
oh man, a beautiful horse or an ugly one?
Oh,
That's really the that's almost more important. 1 sec. I am pre-order Galaxy S23 now. Affiliate link. Wow. So it looks like you're gonna get $100 credit, and it looks like you want maybe only $780 trade in. That's what it's looking like so far
oh, is it up now?
on Samsung's website. I'm posting it. I posted it in the chat. It's still kind of loading, but so you might have to wait. But oh, that ratio, dang. Let's do this one. Let's see. Close that. Image. That's there. I guess I can do like this. Plus there. Sorry guys, 1 sec. I'm like doing a million things at once right now. Edit preview. Save preview. Post. Okay. So it says save up to $780 with select Galaxy S23 Ultras. Get a free storage upgrade and instant $100 Samsung credit, plus up to $500 instant trade-in credit. So it sounds like maybe only $500 trade-in credit is the most you can get, but it says save up to $780. So I don't know if that means with extra credit things. So it's sounding like trade-ins are awful on Samsung's website if you buy it direct.
Ooh. Ooh.
$500 it sounds like is the mass.
Wow. That's very disappointing.
Wow, that's pretty bad, guys. Wow. That's really bad. If only $500 potentially. I got it. I mean, the page isn't fully up, but that's the pre-order page that's popping up.
Yeah. I do see that now. Yeah, you can search S23, S23 Plus.
Yep. So I put the pre-order link. It's a pinned comment. If you look at my pinned comment, click on it, or you go to my what is it page called? Not members. My community page. If you go to my channel and hit community tab, I have the link there as well. That'll bring you to Samsung's website, but it's still kind of loading.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm trying to like get to it. It's like acting weird.
Someone's at the front door.
Greg, it's 10 o'clock, man. You already ordering pizza? Come on, man.
Imagine.
Astrophotography. Where have I seen that before?
Dang. That's
Uh-oh.
very interesting.
Katrina.
That's very interesting. Man, it's really bad actually. What do you guys think in the chat so far? It literally maybe only $500 trading credit.
Right, and that's for the Ultra?
Device. Yeah, it says so you get a free storage upgrade, you get $100 instant credit. And then it says plus get $500 instant trading credit.
Sheesh.
And then the main headline says save up to $780. So it sounds like they are cutting out the BALLS of this phone. This will not sell. A lot of people are going to buy it from their carrier, I think. Wow. That's horrendous.
I definitely didn't expect that.
Wow. It's disappointing, dude. Are you going to buy it?
I really wanted to trade in my Z Flip 4, but man, I was trying to get more than 500.
That's awful, dude.
I got a buddy who works in Samsung, and he said he's been noticing like just I don't know, they've been treating this launch a little differently, like definitely not spending as much. So, I don't know.
Man.
Recession is hitting hard. But we're not in a recession. But the recession is hitting hard.
I don't think it matters what you trade. A lot of you guys are saying it depends what you trade in. No, it doesn't matter. It sounds like $500 is going to be the max. What is that?
The way you it's really easy. Go on there and put in like the best phone, like put in an iPhone 14 or put in your S23 Ultra. If it gives you 500, that's the top of the value basically.
Yeah, the page is like still.
So the question is, was all this video shot with the Ultra as well, or are they using Are they using a $20,000 camera to show them using the Note camera?
Bro.
Hey, stop thinking about
them,
that.
Yeah, filming the film.
No, of course we're using the Ultra camera.
Oh my god. You know what's stupid about this is like most people don't care about this kind of stuff. Like when you're, it's like my mom and dad wouldn't be. I mean, they might think like, oh, that's cool. I can film it and I can film a full movie on this. It's like that almost might seem intimidating, even though it's his phone. It's like, who are you selling this to?
I know, and so okay, you have to think about it, right? Like, who watches Unpacked? Tech people.
Us. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
nerds.
saying. Like the people who are going to buy the phones are not going to see this. So they're trying to sell it to us that, see, the camera's better. We're trying to prove it to you. But like I don't know, to me, this is just like way too much time spent on the camera. Like, I'm not shooting movies. I'm trying to shoot YouTube videos. Now, I will say, I have just started using my S22, like the front camera, to shoot like a lot of my talking head stuff. I mean, it's great. Like the reason I want to get the 23 is because I want to use that front camera to shoot really high quality, like talking head stuff. So I do care about the camera, but like who's shooting this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Like even we're not shooting stuff like that. Like this is
right.
Yeah.
It's it's interesting.
I don't know. It's kind of
I'm
overkill.
gonna pull. I'm gonna pull
Just a little
this.
overkill.
Where is this? I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna add a different one in there.
You know, one thing I know about Samsung is that every word of any presentation is like scripted, and you do not deviate from that script. So, like, I was like, "Wow!" Like that was a part of the script.
Man.
Wow! Whoa! Did you guys see that? That was amazing.
I'm trying to get this to come on. There we go. So here you can see it. Can you see that, Wayne?
Yeah. Save up to 7.
That's what you see. $500 trade in.
Yeah. Oh, plus a 500 instant. So
No,
that's
I know. It still says it sounds like the max amount's going to be $780 from what we see, which means that you would trade in 2 devices. But they could also mean instant credit could mean that they used to not charge you until they decided on if your trade in was good or bad or not. So maybe they're
yeah.
getting rid of that. Maybe they're only going to give you $500 instantly, and then the other 500 will come afterwards if your trade is accepted. Maybe that's what they're doing.
No, I don't think so because like if they don't accept it, they just send it back to you. Like, have you had a scenario where they've countered and offered you less later for the same phone?
No, I know people. It happens to people a lot though, because I cover it a lot.
Oh. We're like, how long has it
Yeah.
been? We're still on the video 8K quality. I honestly think this video should have been about look at the fun TikToks and shorts you can make. Like that's what people are making with their phones. What
Yeah,
percentage of people buying this phone are buying it to do this?
I
This
agree. It's
I don't
like
know.
it's delusional.
This is a disconnect to me of like who your audience is and like what you're trying to sell them. I don't think someone's
Yep.
gonna say no, no, no. Like you want to buy it, like you can make like freaking professional movies with it. Your mom's like,
Hmm.
okay.
But Ma, you can create your own feature film.
She's like, I just want to watch like, can I watch the talk on it? Yeah, I mean, you can do all that stuff.
Oh my god. Okay. Weird. Okay. So um okay, you can use my link now. Click my link and refresh use my link in the chat, guys. It should work now. Let me see if that. Here, use this link, guys. That'll support my show. I guess I'll get lavender again. I don't want the exclusive colors actually ship on the same day, which I would not trade. So get $500 of instant trade in. I'm choosing my mobile phone, good condition, brand, Samsung device. Yeah, so it's only $500 trade in. The most you can get is $750 with the Z Fold 4. You're only getting $500 for the Ultra. That's the top amount that you're getting.
That
The
is
phone costs after that $700 plus
tax.
$700 plus tax. So it's going to be $800 to buy this phone. Wait a sec. So no, they're giving you they're giving you $500 of trade in. Um, they're using. It's so weird. So that it does. They're not even giving you trading credits. They're using those trading credits to upgrade your storage.
Mm.
So no free gifts this year, really. If you do the trade in upgrade.
I mean, who wants free gifts, Greg?
Wow.
I do. I want free gifts.
Yeah, I want free gifts too. I don't want to pick this up though. I want this delivered. pre-order now. Oh no, I still have. It says I still have $100. So okay, so they didn't use it just for the trade-ins. But the problem is I do not want more Samsung headphones or anything. That's the big problem here.
I know. Like, you can only have so many headphones.
Nor do I want a $3,000 laptop.
Come on, Greg. Don't you need another fast watt charger or a wireless charger? I mean,
Oh my god. I literally don't want any of this stuff. I don't even, like, I know I'm going to get a lot of cases, so it's like I don't want the cases. Ooh, this is bad. Looks like I'm probably just going to get a wireless charger. Yeah, click my link, guys, that you guys can pre-order it if you haven't heard me. The link's in the chat multiple times, and it is pinned. And it's on my community page. Dang. It's quite disappointing.
I'm not surprised.
I'm just looking at the bundle offers and stuff. What did I say I was going to get? Do you remember? Oh, a wireless charger. Yeah, because I don't want more buds.
Come on, Greg. You never have enough buds. Come on, man.
I have a pair of Buds Pro, two Buds 2 Pro I haven't even opened. Smart Thing Station with travel. I don't want that. I'll probably just get this Chargo Duo. So overpriced, $68. You can't even get a wired charger for free. Isn't that lame?
We're in a recession, Greg. Samsung is like,
bro.
we're in a recession. It is what it is.
I have $33 left to use. I don't want a silicone case.
Oh, come on, man.
Ultra
Don't you want one of those
slim
little
case.
cases that has a little keychain on it? I know you want that.
Oh, here I can go. I can get another 25-watt charger. They do have a wired charger in here. I'm sorry.
There you go. Yeah.
I'll grab another one of those, even though I do not need it. But I don't want to spend any. Oh, here's that Clear Gadget. I don't want to spend money on that though.
Can't leave any money on the table. Take it all. Get your extra USB cable.
I got $6 left. What can I get for $6?
Probably only got like what 20 USB cables at home.
Oh my god, I have a lot. A lot of chargers, a lot of cases, a lot of that stuff. It's like, come on, bro. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna spend the other $6 I have in here.
You're gonna leave money on the table, man? Yep. That's what I'm doing.
They're like, are you sure you don't want anything?
You're like, you haven't given me many options here.
Like, I'm pretty good, thanks. Oh, maybe I'll do this, actually. Because this is like, you get a... So the silicone case and the Duo charger are $74 versus me getting the case. Okay, I'll do that. I'll remove this.
You know, if they really loved us, they would let us get an Amazon gift card and go buy the case. They're like, no, we're not going to do that.
What's going on here? I can't even... I'm trying to click the thing and now it's messed up. I don't want that. What is this? Can I not add this? Come on, add it. It's like won't add. All right, screw that. Looks like I'm back to not getting a case.
Wasn't meant to be.
Let me do it.
Wasn't meant to be.
I'm checking out right now. Sign in with my Samsung account. That is not my Samsung account.
Whoa. We just moved on to something else. Wow. First 30 minutes was on the camera. Woo! I think the camera's gonna be good this year.
It's gonna be amazing.
Hey, you know it's their best camera ever. So
Dude,
it's almost like someone saying, "Come on, man, this is gonna be my last. This is the only time I'm gonna turn 37. This is my last time to turn 37." You're like, "What?" You're like,
dude, you're
"Well,
gonna have
next
a
year."
lot more birthdays.
You're like, "But I won't have any more 37s." Come on.
Oh my god. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm gonna place
Gotta
my
love
order.
knits. I can never get enough of the
Gotta love the
knits.
knits.
You know, this sweatshirt was actually
Telling me.
knit by someone. Yeah.
Let's see. Is this order going through? I think I hit place order. I don't even know. The offer you used is no longer available. What?
Whoa!
Let me try one more time.
Talk
I'm gonna
about
close
pulling
that
the
out.
rug.
Yeah, now. Oh man. Let me go back because it's saying my offer is not available anymore.
Ew, sorry, man.
That
Yeah.
that didn't take, Wayne. So I think their site's already messed up.
Samsung is like, can you just let us finish announcing it first? Can you at least let us do that? No, we want it.
Wait, so did you say you were going to upgrade or no?
So I'm considering buying two. I'm considering getting the S23 base model and the 23 Ultra, but it just depends on
Okay.
the trading amounts. I'm already thinking, I don't know. We'll see.
Dang. Man, I can't believe it's only $500. That's crazy. Seriously crazy.
I think, like you said, like they're already gonna make less sales this year, and they probably are just anticipating that and just trying not to offer too much.
No, but you think they would want to do something like that because they don't want to they want
See
people to
those,
buy it.
but those models when they offer more, they only work if you get so many sales. So if they don't even hit those numbers, then it just ends up being a loss. So it looks like they went the other direction and just said, we're just gonna offer less. It's what we know. We don't need to like have so many sales to break even and just let it be what it is. They just is expecting more people are not going to want to buy. So,
Yeah.
but
It
you know,
won't let
I
me
don't get it. I don't get it because that camera is just so good. I mean, like I want to go out there and shoot some movies right now. You know,
You're gonna be a
I want to
movie
see about that horse rental. Horse
yeah, well, it will
rental.
not let me it will not let me order the phone. Is anyone having luck ordering the phone? All right.
Okay,
Let me try Chrome then.
looks like I can lease a horse. I didn't know that was a thing. Free horse lease. That's pretty good. Must be at least a 5 in terms of the look. I don't need a
Dude.
beautiful horse, but I don't want an ugly horse either. Okay, here's another thing. Laptops that have a pen. I wanted one so bad, and I bought one last year, and I literally never, I never used the pen.
You didn't?
It's always something
Yeah.
that just sounds good in the moment. Let's
It
see.
sounds
I'm gonna
good, but
check.
you never use it, dude.
You know, the one time I actually really used my Apple Pencil on my iPad is when I was doing my master's program, and like I'm taking like an advanced math class, and I was like, oh wow, like this actually really helps with working out calculations. Like that was a real use case, and I was so happy to have it then. But like since then, I haven't used it.
Yeah, that's like the I see a lot of YouTubers, they use it to edit their like photos, their thumbnails, but I don't know, I don't see the I mean, some people live and die by it with that way. I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah, their
I'm trying
website's
to still
definitely
order
acting
this. I'm
weird because
trying
Samsung
I'm
site,
trying Firefox.
their site won't even let me sign in to my account.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
I'm
is it
trying
already in there?
Firefox right now.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there's probably a ton
Like
of
I can
people
get to
trying
the
to.
end. I can log in. I can you put my credit card information in, but it will not let me get back to it. Run, run, run into the building.
You know about that?
Getting logged in. Come on. So it looks like they're doing extended reality too. If you see the headline on the thing, extended reality is like glasses and things like that. Yeah, a lot of people are pissed off about the trade-in. It's not looking good.
That sucks.
It's looking real bad.
Okay, I'm checking
I'm gonna
now
try
for
my
the.
phone. Firefox not working for me either, actually.
I'm checking now for the base 23. Just curious.
This is just like this is just kind of scary for the future of what Samsung does with trade-ins because this is like something Apple does. Like they don't give you a lot of money either.
Mm. I know they really
You
don't.
know, it's scary.
They're like, you will buy it, and yeah, yeah. So it's weird. Like I'm on the S23 page, and it's not
No,
showing
I
me
can't order it.
pricing.
I'm getting the offer you use no longer is available. It's the same thing I've done it on Firefox. I've done it on Chrome. Cannot I cannot
Yeah,
upgrade it.
mine just
I'm gonna try it on my phone.
mine just literally doesn't show you any pricing, and that's how I know it's not gonna work. Oh wait, there it is. Wait. Okay, so hmm. So you're trying to get it unlocked.
Yep.
Oh, I see. So the unlocked version starts at 664.
Yep.
Gosh, that's a lot. With tax, that's gonna be like over 800 bucks. Dang, dude. Gosh, that's a lot. Are you serious? For the Z Flip 4, they're giving $400.
Yeah,
That's
the trade-ins are
that is
horrendous.
horrible.
Yeah, it's
That
bad.
phone is like less than 6 months old,
Yep.
and they want to give you they want to give you the watch and the buds. They it's scary.
Damn, I can't even load up.
It's scary how they're just trying to give those watch fives away. Like I got one last time. I got one when I got the 22. No, what was it? The when I got the Z Flip 4, I got the watch and the buds, and I gave the watch to my brother.
I still have my watch. I don't even use it. I like the Pixel Watch
Yeah.
better. I think we spoke about that. Ay, 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 ay.
It's
Live
kind of cool
closed.
that
Want
you
to save
can
yourself from.
it's cool you can do a pickup at a Best Buy for the pre-order. That's pretty cool. I
Yeah, but
guess
don't
on
do that.
launch. Yeah, no, no,
Do
that's
not do
not.
that because you'll have to
No.
wait. You'll get the phone earlier if you get it delivered.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm trying to check for for the just base model 23 just to see like what's the max. And so the for the base model it's like screwed up. It won't even show you the values. It only shows values for the Ultra on the website right now.
I think it's almost better to just sell your S22 Ultra by yourself than trade it in. You know?
I was trying to see like how much are they offering just for the base 22 Ultra.
How do I continue on this? I'm trying to do it on my phone.
Dang. So the S22 Ultra was
No code.
$1,200. They're only getting $500 for it?
Dude, it's bad. It's bad. It's
And
not
you know
looking good,
what?
guys.
So I'm guessing if you try to trade in two devices, wait, let's see.
Bundle offers. Okay, silicon. Wireless charger. Add to cart.
I don't understand the enhanced credit because it's already saying. Uh, and yeah, they're also not even letting you trade two devices in.
No, they not?
No, it's just one.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yep. Well, it is what it is. It's just
Dang. I can't even. What's going on here? Can I not? I can't. Man, this site is so jank. Oh my god. I'm gonna sign up with friggin' Amazon Pay. You know?
Oh wait, what's your issue now?
I'm just having trouble logging out. Logging in. I'm just gonna. It won't let me like. It keeps giving me an error. I get like a employee discount because I got signed up through like friends and family from
Oh
somebody
yeah, me too. I have that too.
a long time ago. But it's that maybe I think that's what's giving me an issue.
I was
I'm
trying to use
guessing.
the
So
same
I'm just
thing.
gonna.
Yeah, it wasn't working.
I'm just gonna sign up with Amazon. I don't care about that. One sec, guys. I will be all yours. Click here if you wish to receive special. What's this doing? Just thinking. Okay, I'm gonna try to place order. $815 out the door if it goes through. Yep, I went through.
Gosh, that is.
I got the silicon case. I got the wireless duo charger and a 25-watt charger and purple 512 S23 Ultra.
How you feeling about that?
Not excited. It's very disappointing.
Yeah.
Very disappointing. This is like a. This isn't. I don't find this to be very good. Let's see. You guys are all over the map, not being happy. Only $500 for the S22 Ultra. Yep. Only $200 trading for the S21. I'll never trade it in for that price.
That's crazy.
My Fold 3 only lasted a year. The crease part has a big black line going down. It's unusable now. It's really dumb. They seem to be pushing carrier upgrades. I know. I noticed that too. Carrier
Yeah, so
upgrades get better.
it's
If we all
because the
pass on
carrier is
buying,
taking
we'll definitely
hit.
fill in their
Yeah.
sales. Don't think they will sell as many as they expected, but Samsung gives better trade-in than Apple. I've been a Samsung user since now the Fold 3, but I'm going to have to look at other options now. Fold 3 doesn't work anymore, and Samsung is becoming Apple, so I'm out of the Sam fam.
Oh,
Woo! You guys are not happy. Never tried iPhone. I don't know what I'm going to. Try the Pixel, guys. Try the Pixel 7 Pro.
you
Damn
know what,
trade-in
man?
value sucks. They will
That
probably
Black
change
Friday
later.
deal, it's so far gone. But man, like Black Friday, they were like 150 off, and they were offering like crazy trading credit. Like man, yeah, try Pixel, guys. I don't know. It's like $500 less for their flagship, and it's a really good phone.
I'm going to pick up the S23 Ultra for a backup to my Z Fold 4. No way I'm trading my Flip for 400. I remember they paid $550 for S10. Now it's $200 for the S21.
That's crazy.
$750 in for the Z Fold 4. How disappointing. I agree.
And no, not even a drop in price or anything. I mean, like,
So
there's like
if
no.
you guys want to support the show and order your phone through my link, I get a little kickback. But you guys pay the same price. So show the love, baby boys and girls. I've had enough trouble using my phone, let alone the smartwatch. I got the 4 for free, but hardly use it.
You really think people are going to pay that?
Up to $600 when you trade in the UK. Well, UK is really low too.
Who's the market for this laptop here? This lap,
Wayne.
they're trying to.
Nobody.
Yeah. I'm like, they're like trying the Apple thing. Like, let's have a really high quality, expensive computer. I don't think people are going to switch for
I
a
agree.
pen.
A lot of people are going to look at the Pixel now hard. Pixel is. This is a fantastic time for Pixel to come out. And they probably don't care, to be honest with you, because they make Android and they want Android to be popular. But at the same time, they do want people to jump on the Pixel train. And this is a huge opportunity for them. Huge. Dude, listen to this. You listening to me? You can get a what? You can get is Pixel 256 or 512 the biggest one? 256?
I think there's a 512. Yeah.
Dude, you can get it for $999.
But Greg,
$999.
can I shoot
And you can trade in
video of a horse?
That's true. Can't shoot HD video of a horse.
Okay, listen. If you have a horse and you're trying to shoot videos, clearly you know what to get. But if you're not in that boat, I'm just saying you may want to consider the Pixel.
Yep.
Got my
Samsung. When did Samsung become so unfriendly? This is sad.
Guys, listen. It's not a Sam. I mean, it sucks, but you got to understand, economic times are really bad. So I'm irritated, but I get it. I get it. This is like they just know people aren't going to buy as many this year. I wish they were a little more generous with it, but
this is a great time to try a Pixel. If nothing more, this is the best time to look at getting a Pixel for sure.
Seriously.
When can you start? You can pre-order right now. I put the link in the chat multiple times. It is also a pinned comment, and it's also in my community page. This will not end well. I agree. This is going to be a really. This phone will not sell. I mean, maybe at the carrier level, but they asked for a model number and gave 1,000 trade over 24 months. Yeah,
it's like
I hate the carrier models.
They're going to lock you in for 2 years with bill credits, so you'll just end up paying it over time.
These trade-in values are making someone's baby cry.
well, listen, we said it. Like, if you have last year's model and it's working fine, like, maybe don't upgrade. Or if you have a model that's even older but it's working fine and you don't really have the expendable income to make the purchase, then I don't know. I would just say hang on, But like, some of you guys, you were pretty, set on getting it, so do what works for you, I guess.
Yeah, $750 for a 6-month-old $1,800 phone is a joke. I completely
That's crazy.
Agree. Boycott Sammy. Yikes. Last year bought the 22 because they brought back the S Pen. This year it will probably flop. Samsung can't do what Apple does. Android has too many choices when it comes to phones. I'd trade my Flip 4 for the Pixel 7, but they won't take it on trade. I get the Pixel 780. So
Oh, are
GC,
you
if you live in
serious?
America, you can go to a carrier and get. You can get that. What do you say?
No, just that they won't accept the Flip 4. That sucks.
Oh, yeah, but you can do it at the carrier level and get the Pixel 7, and that Pixel 7 will not have any carrier bloatware. Look at, I put the link. You can't click on that, but if you look in the chat, you can click on it and take advantage of the awful trade-ins. Looks like I might be keeping my Fold 3 for an extra year, Marcel Allen. Flagship should have a 2-year warranty instead of 1. I agree with that, especially if you're going to cut back on the prices.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, you can pre-order now, guys. It's been like that for over 15, 20 minutes.
Now the question is if you want to. Yeah. You might say this is a game changer. It's just not a good one.
They will change this time around. Watch. Just pre-ordered my Ultra 809 out the door, but at least I got 15% cash back on Rakuten. I think it's Rakuten, but I call it Rakuten. I don't see an
I never
option to
know.
trade a Z Fold 3.
It's probably way down there.
I'm on my second bottle of water.
Working on my Samsung branded water bottle here. Trying to be festive
You're a
here.
perpetrator, though. Look at you got your Google sweatshirt and your Samsung water.
Well, you know what? I'm not paid by either, so I'm up for grabs, guys. Who wants me? Just kidding.
Who wants to report me? And guys, don't forget, I haven't gotten one yet. Super chats. If you want to be the first super chat, Wayne threw it out there. $10 gets you a big virtual hug. $50 gets you
A song.
a song that I potentially know or that I don't know. And $100 gets you what? From Wayne.
I'm gonna sing.
I buy Wayne lunch.
I'm gonna sing the song "Mattress Money" by 40 Phones.
Mattress money, feeling funny.
Little preview of it.
There you guys go. Let's see. I don't see it. Okay. I buy my phones outright so I don't get them through my carrier. I'm not getting stuck in contracts with those swine. I agree. I hate those. That's the reason you don't want. Yeah, that would be why you don't want to get the Pixel then through the carrier. Got the wine, bro. After these trade-in offers, water won't cut it.
I was gonna say it's
up,
funny. They don't have contracts anymore. It's not a 2-year locked term. But if you understand what a contract is, it's just an agreement to do something, right? So if you take the phone and they give you a monthly bill credit, it's still an agreement that you will keep the phone until it's paid off. And if you decide to leave early, you'll have to pay the difference. You won't get the credits anymore. So it's just so funny to me how they've just kind of reworked the terminology, but contract's a contract. They give you the phone, you're expected to pay the phone off. So
Yep.
We just need
Griggles TV. What the heck? Trade-in values are trash, and I don't get my $50 pre-order bonus. Yeah, you won't get the $50 pre-order bonus until they actually email you. So that's the chance you take. So you either wait for that or you do it now through my link and help me and lock in your thing for the phone.
Yeah.
If you can pay a monthly fee like Netflix, get the latest phone every year, would you? I do get the latest phone every year, but yeah, I like getting the latest phone, so for me it's fine.
It's hard, guys. There's sort of a bias for us because we need the phone to create the content we make, and this is just a part of like work for us. If I didn't have this, like I would have to seriously consider making the jump. I don't know that I would if I wasn't getting it to like create videos and content and tell the world about it. Like I don't know, because like if you're out of pocket, especially for the Ultra, it's freaking $800. Like, is that how much you put out for that purchase? This is definitely not a good time to just throw stuff on credit. I say that. So, if it makes sense for you, then do it. But if it doesn't, then I don't know. May need to hold off. That's a nice stage.
Mattress money.
It's a nice stage.
What's Google gonna say? I don't even know what Qualcomm said. What did he say? Just that they have a new processor?
I didn't hear it. It was just a really nice picture.
He's... The guy from Google said, I have the S23 Ultra. I've been using it for a while. It's great. I love it.
That's the secret.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's going to be a fantastic phone. It's going to get reviewed very well.
Absolutely.
There'll probably be almost anything bad about it.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. For me, it just comes down to like just the out of pocket is going to be more. But yeah, it's going to be great. Again, come on, guys. Go rent a horse. You're going to shoot that amazing video. And you're not going to be disappointed, you know?
Yeah. Wow, a lot of people, you guys are very disappointed. I mean, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, I'm really scared for the Fold 5 deals as well when that comes out.
I mean, so a part of this could also be that they're trying to focus on those sales. So therefore, they're offering less today so that they can offer more value for the foldables. Like if you like just think about how often you see commercials for the foldables. Like it's everywhere. They are spending a grip to grow the adoption. And this market is just there. Like people just buy these phones, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if that's a part of the marketing play is we're gonna put the dollars into the trade-ins for the flip and the fold, in August, because that's where they really want to move people.
If you wait for your reservation, the only difference that's going to happen is you're going to get $50 more of instant credit to buy stuff that you probably don't want or need.
Right. It's not.
That's it. The prices and the trade-ins are not going to be better.
You can't put the credit towards the device. I think it's towards the accessories, right?
Yeah, it is just you're just getting extra accessories. Then it's like, sure, it's great to have. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I had offered to sell my S22 Ultra for $800 2 months ago. Kind of wish I did. Oh well. Yeah, John, that sucks. Definitely keeping my S22 Ultra. S23 looks nice, but not worth the trade. Yep, totally agree in a lot of ways. The Pixel Fold is looking really good. Completely agree. This is like I keep saying. I've said it before. We just said it before. This is Google's time to pounce on this, and
it is,
and kind of not destroy. Don't get me wrong, but like make a big dent or some kind of dent with Samsung.
And look, like
they don't want to destroy Samsung. So
you guys remember when Apple did 6 and then 6S and then 7, 7S? Like this is the S year of these phones. I mean, like it's also the S line, right? But like essentially, this is the S year where they're making some minor changes to software. They bumped up megapixel on the camera, but like there's nothing monumentally different about these phones. So I guess it makes sense why they wouldn't be as aggressive with the deals because this is kind of the in-between year. Well, not the in-between year, but this is like the every other year where things are not as like they're not pushing the sales as hard. So
yeah. Maybe they are trying not to sell the kid. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're trying to stop selling these candy bar phones. Maybe they are trying to get people to buy folding phones. Maybe they'll still offer amazing trade-ins on those phones. The event is officially over. All over. That is completed. Everything they announced and everything you can pre-order is on the site right now. I will drop my link again for the 100th time if you're not already there. You can click that and support the show. Maybe they go back to the old trade-in offer on the Fold 5 sells down on the 22. Yeah, that's a good point. They might just be pushing the Fold 5 phones and the Flip 5, or if sales are down regardless, maybe they'll make the trade-ins be like, hey, we got to bring these back. Yeah. That's when you think about it, Wayne. It's like you train people to expect amazing trade-in offers,
Right.
amazing gifts. And when you take that away, you're gonna get backlash, and eventually it's gonna go down to people being pissed off.
Yeah.
Don't
I
you
mean,
think?
no, I agree. And so honestly, like I always look at these things from so many different angles. And if you really understand what's happening in the economy, a year ago, like companies could borrow millions, billions of dollars for almost nothing. So like it was easier to do business, easier to like, you know, just sort of gamble more on new products and things. But now that money is expensive for companies to borrow, like they have to scale back. That's why you see so many layoffs in tech and in other industries. Um, and like people are not spending, so all that has to really be factored into like the approach for the year. So like just me looking at this, I'm saying, okay, they're expecting less people to get phones, money is more expensive, and Samsung is like, hey, we're on our fifth generation of foldables and flips, and our market adoption is still probably not where we want it to be. So I don't know. Again, I don't have any inside knowledge on this, but just my like perspective is like they're probably going to try to push those sales a lot more because like when you create new products, like it takes years, right, to do R&D, test, then it takes years to like make up the money you spent trying to develop those products, right? So they're in a phase where they need a much stronger mass adoption of these foldables and flips to break even. And so guess what? Like people are gonna buy the candy bar phones because like it's like what we're used to, but they're still not buying the other stuff. So you know what? This is my theory. We'll find out in August when the next Unpacked is if the values are amazing or better, but like that's all I can think of. I can't think of any other reason why they would just be so stingy with the traded values when they've always been so consistent offering better deals there. Oh, Greg, you're talking to the air. Can't hear you.
Sorry, there is
There you
no 12 gig model or 120 gig model for the S28 S23 Ultra. You have to get 512 or 1 terabyte to get 12 gigs of RAM. And if you're talking about the S23, that does not come with 12 gigs of RAM. It only comes with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. This is funny. I must have refreshed my cart 8 times. Couldn't believe the trade-in values were so bad, and also no credit towards add-ons. This is a dramatic change. Woo! Is it ever? Is it ever? It's I love the drama. I will admit. Do you like the drama, or is it kind of like you don't find it as dramatic at all?
You know what? I'm sad for you guys, honestly, because I mean, same thing for me. I'm sitting here trying to decide like what I'm gonna get now. The drama's cool, but it's just sad. Like when you have an expectation and it's not met, like it sucks. It sucks.
Yep.
And Greg's over here like,
Um,
let's go. No, I'm just kidding.
let's revolt. um, the exclusive colors don't have the S Pen colors match the phone like in the S22 Ultra.
Damn.
Greg, your lamps. Oh, yeah, Gomez. I don't. Yeah, I didn't. The link is to go into Samsung. If you want to buy a Pixel, it's going to have to be at a Best Buy. If you're fine with that, let me know and I'll send you a link. What's up, all later? Hey, Tom, welcome to the show. Longtime supporter of the show. Thank you so much. You have anything to say about anything you haven't said or you want to say, Wayne?
No, no. Man, that Galaxy book is pretty beautiful, isn't it?
The what?
I wish I had $2,000 laying around to get that Galaxy book.
Oh, I know. That would be nice. But now that I'm starting to get some laptops sent to me, I don't. It's tough now. I don't want to buy it. Yeah, I got a couple. I got one from Lenovo that I have to review, and then I bought one from Asus that I should do a video on as well. So
We
I'm
gotta
going to
talk
start doing
offline about
laptops
that one.
this
We gotta
thing.
talk
Yeah.
offline.
Why no? Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, right. Why no Galaxy Tab showcase? I assume because they felt like it wasn't necessary. Obviously, I think it's being pushed to. God, I don't know when they're going to do it now. Actually, I think it's going to be in the summer. Because you'll probably see it in the summer. Actually, we got our first super chats. Thank you, John. Lakutas saved some money since not buying phone.
Hey,
Save some money since not buying the phone this year. Here is money for some more water. Stay thirsty. Thank you,
appreciate it, John. You're
John.
the man.
John, I'm going to give you
Appreciate you.
I'm going to give you a fist. Where is it?
Virtual pound, and I'm
Ooh.
gonna take a drink in your honor of my H2O.
We got another super chat. This time in euros, so you know it's important. 11
Hey,
euros from Tom. What's up, Greggles and Army? Almost hit the pre-order button, but will stay with my Z Fold 4. Screen size can't let go of the 7.6-inch screen. Oh man, are you ever so right? There's absolutely, when you go from a flip, a fold to a candy bar, it's a big deal. I know you did it. One second, I want to give him a virtual hug.
Greg, man, stop saying candy bar, man. I want some candy now. Sheesh. Hey, you guys, drop in the comment section below. What's your favorite candy? I'm a sour
Yeah.
guy. Love sour candy and love some premium gummy bears. What about you, Greg? What do you like?
Ooh. For candy?
Yeah.
Depends on my mood. Generally, I'd rather have chocolate. So I like
Mm.
almost everything. I like Reese's are some of my favorite, or Reese's PCs, and I like York peppermint patties. I like Junior Mints. I like Snickers.
Mm.
I like Milky Way. I like all
What
the. I
about
like all the
See's
classics.
candy? Are you a See's candy guy?
They're not going to know what See's Candy is. See's Candy is a Southern California, San Diego type place.
Oh, are you
So
serious? Is that not that's
yeah,
not a country thing? I didn't
you're
know.
talking about See's, right? SEES.
Yeah. See's
Yeah,
is
that's very local. They
amazing.
won't know what
Oh,
that is.
you guys, listen. Come on down to LA. Let's do a meetup, and we will go and get some of the best chocolate you've ever had in the world.
Oh, you
On
guys
me.
can go on
On
a
me.
food safari with Wayne and Greg. We'll show you all our favorite hot spots in San Diego and in California. That would actually be funny. Would you guys even want to? I mean, I know you guys are all spread out, but like people that are in California, in Southern California, would you actually want to meet up with us? Let me know.
Seriously.
I'm curious.
Let us know.
I'm very
I'd
curious.
love to do that. We get some food, get some of that amazing Seas candy, and just talk tech, talk about our S22s because we're not upgrading. No, I'm just.
No, I upgraded, dude. I
Yeah, oh
upgraded.
yeah, that's
Wait, let me
right.
see if
Yeah.
I can get. I'm gonna keep talking. Talk about something. I'm gonna send a message to our little group.
All right, guys, just over here talking about something. And you know what? Since we're on, guys, make sure you follow us on Instagram as well. I'm at H2 Tech Videos. H2 Tech Videos. Greg is obviously Greggles TV. Um, Follow us across all socials because we're blowing up, and we just want to give more value to you guys.
For your dollar. The
Yeah.
folks' screens feel like plastic. That's why I never get when he's talking about the fold. I do not feel that way. I don't touch my fold screen. I'm like, oh, this feels just cheap. It does not feel cheap at all. I don't think. What kind of disappointing trade-in amount? Was still excited to get the phone. Yeah, it's good, Brad. I mean, you should. It's going to be a fantastic phone, no doubt about
It's so
it.
fun
Well,
to
it's the
like
same
open a
as
new phone. It's so fun. It's exciting.
yeah.
You know, when you get older, you need those exciting moments, you know? So it,
You have nothing else to be excited about except a phone.
anyone who buys the phone, like it's gonna be fun, new, exciting. You're gonna enjoy it, you know. So, no shade to anyone that's getting it. Enjoy it and let us know how it is.
Yes, Sean John, we are live. That's right. I watched the Samsung Unpacked. I think the device is powerful. The camera. Oh, okay. I'm just saying that. Samsung officially has become Apple. So what's the reason for not giving 12 gigs of RAM with 256 gigs of storage like always? Wait, what? So, I don't know. So that you pay more, or you eventually pay more for the higher RAM version. Who
Gotta
knows?
say something for
Samsung
next
has their
year.
reasons, and
Come on.
yeah, something or a reason to get. We'll do that. How much is a ticket from Amsterdam to California? Tom, you're gonna have to look, dude. I have probably too expensive. We were gonna fly, so he kind of mentioned it earlier, but Wayne was saying that we actually did get invited to go to San Francisco to do the show, to actually check out the phone and all that. But we turned it down because traveling, like if we flew, for me, San Francisco is an hour flight. For Wayne, it's probably 50 minutes, and it's literally, it would have cost me $500. It would have cost him $400, and then we'd have to go to a hotel. San Francisco hotels are crazy expensive. That would probably be another $200 to $400 just for the hotel alone. You'd have to get food there. You'd have to get transportation, parking if we drove. It's just it's
And you know what? What
bad.
Greg is trying to say is that we are not at the MKBHD level yet. Once we
Yes.
get there, oh man, you're gonna catch me at every tech event. Money will be no object. But today, you
No
know,
object at all.
gotta, the money has to make sense to go and cover an event. So we figured, hey, let's cover it at home and just, you know, stick with you guys and just enjoy watching it together and sharing our candid thoughts.
Wait, I just want to check this out because I don't think this is true. I remember seeing the 256. He's saying that there's no 256 Ultra. I'm gonna hit pre-order now, see what pops up. I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah, there is. I don't know, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? There is a 256. Um, when do you? I'll just take a couple more questions and then we're gonna probably get off here. When do you think the rollable phones will replace the Galaxies? I talked about that. Probably be 2025. I think they said. S20 looks nice, but no, I'll probably keep my S21 Ultra. Yeah, I don't think it's good enough trade-in values to upgrade or spend the money. I was trying to get some more friends on. Okay. All right, guys. Wayne, did you want to say anything else?
Guys, it's been real. It's been fun. And
Real
man,
crazy. We were
thanks
live
for
for
coming.
2 hours, 40 minutes.
That is nuts. You know what?
Two
I am
hours,
new
40
to
minutes.
live streaming. This is probably my second live stream in like years, and I'm enjoying this. This is fun. So, if you
I'm
guys want to
enjoying
see
it too.
more from the experts, let us know. You might catch us on. Come back, talk about some fun stuff. But again, it comes down to what you guys want to hear about. We want to make sure we're adding value, and your precious time is spent, learning something, not just hanging out. Unless you just want to hang out, and then we can do that too, I guess. So yeah,
Yes. So thanks so much, guys. Follow Wayne H2 Tech videos everywhere: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Follow me,
IG,
Greggles TV,
Twitter,
everywhere.
Black
TikTok.
Planet,
You on TikTok?
MySpace. Oh wait, no,
Black
no, that's all
Planet?
right.
What's Black Planet?
You know what Black Planet is?
No, I don't actually.
Classic. It was before face. It was before MySpace. It was Black Planet, then MySpace, then Facebook,
Oh wow.
then Vine is somewhere in there. IG, Snapchat, TikTok.
Actually, let me ask you guys real quick. Do you guys like these live shows? Actually, I think I can put a poll. Let me just do a poll. And be honest. If do you
I
love
mean, you probably
these
still wouldn't be here if you
live
didn't like it. But
shows?
I mean, could be, could be.
There we go. Yes, no, ask your. Okay. Do you love these? Okay. I put a poll up there. Let's just see. All right, go. Vote. It's on there. You should see a poll where you can vote. Do you love these live shows? I think you see one. Maybe it's at the top. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere on there. I'm just curious what you
Oh,
guys are gonna. I don't even know where to see it now.
I don't see it
It
either.
popped up. You don't see it in the live chat? Are you like
It
in the
was
live chat?
actually a 1 second poll, and so if you didn't see it, you missed it actually.
Oh my god! I guess.
Dude, this is so weird. Like the website,
Okay, it pops up. So vote.
the web,
What are the results? I don't even know how to stop it.
it's
It
crazy.
says
The
I
website
can't.
still is
It says
not
start a
showing
live vote.
me. Trying to see prices for like the base model S23. I can't see that. That sucks. I don't know.
It's $7.99.
Is it?
Oh no,
Man,
it's
like
under
my
S23, S23 Plus. There's a tab for it.
yeah. I'm on there, but like my browser is like it won't show me prices. That's
Oh, they're
weird.
really trying to sell. They're really trying to sell the cheaper versions of the phone. Wow, it's so weird. They're really trying to sell through the carriers. If anything, it's like.
That's the vibe I'm getting here. Wait, let's see. Base 23. It's saying. Wait a minute. Am I looking at this right? Oh, okay. That's why I wasn't selecting a variant memory model. Dang, for the trade-in, you have to put in the IMEI now?
Oh,
That's
there it is. It's
crazy.
showing. It's 92%, which I can't tell how many people have voted, but go and I can only, oh, there you go. So we have 13 votes. Do you love these live shows? 93% to 7%. We only have, but now it's 15 votes. 93 to 7. That's pretty good so far. That's a yes. It just doesn't mean, like, would you think you guys would actually show up to these live shows if we didn't have anything amazing to talk about? That's where it's like we're going to end up with like 20 or 30 people, which is great, but sometimes it's not enough to keep the conversation going with you guys.
True. Man, check
all
this
right.
out. Check this out real quick. I'm just trying to look at the S23 models, and like for the trade-in, the highest model Samsung you can trade in is a Z Flip 5G, which is the second gen, or the Note 10. That's crazy.
Wait, say it again. What is it again?
So like if I want to like trade in an old Samsung device to get the S23 base model, the highest device I can go up to is a Note 10 or a Z Flip 5G, which is I think the second gen. That sucks. So S20, S21, S22, they're not accepting any of those models for a trade-in. Doesn't make any sense. Let's try the Plus. I'm really trying to let go of my Z Flip 4, and I just can't get rid of the darn thing. It's like not even an option. That sucks.
Let's see. Which phone again? Yes, they were saying that. Z Flip 4, you can't trade it in. Oh, no, I see it here. Z Flip 4, 350.
No, it's... Wait, that's so weird. Why is it not showing for me? Oh, because you're on the unlocked variant, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so if I do the T-Mobile one, it's not letting me... Maybe because they're offering trading credit, it's screwing up the... That's so weird. Yeah, it's like a T-Mobile thing. Okay. Anyway.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Any more votes?
Cool. All right, guys. What's that?
Were there any more votes in the poll?
Oh, 24 votes, 92% overwhelmingly saying yes. They love it.
Wow.
I mean, I wish I had done that earlier, dude. The live show.
Right, when we had like
I don't know why
300 people in here.
Man. It sucks. All right, dude, I'm going to end the show. I need to stand up. I haven't stood up in almost 3 hours, so thank you so much. Follow Wayne. I think he's right below me. Wayne, I'm going to look down at you because you were like, look up to me, and then I'll look down. We're like Brady Bunch. No, look up like this.
Right.
A lovely girl.
Like, what's the Brady Bunch? You're like, hey, go Google it. Epic show.
Oh, that's what's sad. A lot of kids don't even know what Brady Bunch is. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to me. Don't forget to subscribe to Wayne. Support the channel. Click my link to buy the phone if you're gonna buy it. And I will have a video out soon. I wasn't supposed to send that. That'll actually let you guys join my show. So I'm going to end it here. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in a couple. I'll probably put a video out in a little bit here and tell you my thoughts on some stuff. Bye. Say bye, Wayne.
Peace.
Peace.